I'm here. There we go. Hello, and welcome to another episode of Generic Fantasy Setting. This is Dork Tales. I'm your Dungeon Master Kelly, and tonight, joining me are my 4 players. Why don't we start from the bottom and work our way back around counterclockwise with Hi Winter.
Hey, I'm Winter. I play Mars, the Tiefling Rogue.
Let's move it around to Hi Mike.
Hey guys, I'm Mike. I'm playing Zeno. He is our half-elf ranger in the group.
Is he our half-elf ranger outside of the group?
He is our half-elf ranger in person as well.
Oh. That's useful. All right. Hi, Amy.
Hello, I'm Amy, and I am playing Tia Armstrong, the half-orc druid.
And hello, Christine.
Hi, I'm Christine. I'm playing Malia Sunsworn, the Dwarven Tempest Cleric.
Fantastic. And everybody sounds really good tonight. That's good. Except when Amy eats a banana, I can hear her breathing. Sorry,
I'm eating ice cream.
Is that what it is? Okay, it looked like a banana when it was like quickly in frame, and I was like, all right, fair enough.
My ice cream melty.
Fair enough. Potassium's important.
Nah, it's just ice cream.
Okay, bro. That's coming from Special K. That's okay. Okay, and everybody is good. So, hello and welcome to another episode of Generic Fantasy Setting. This is Season 2, Episode 31, if you can believe it. We have been doing this season for 31 episodes. That is more than a couple.
It's still only the first 6 years of 2020.
Yeah. So, it's going to be a good session tonight. The characters, if you have not been following, and for God's sake, why haven't you been following? Is it because I forgot to upload on YouTube for 6 months? Don't worry, we have new generic episodes coming out every 2 days on the channel until the end of August. I've programmed all but 2 of them in.
Good job, Kelly.
Nice.
You did it.
Oh, I edited them all in one
I'm
sitting.
proud of you.
I know. I got all the notifications being like, hey, guess what I just did?
You already did it.
It's because I was
You
on
did
a lot of
thing.
caffeine.
Mm-hmm.
So, everybody, if you have not been following, here's what's been going on. Oh, hey, I am the Weirdo. Nice to see you. It's fun to say that out loud. If you have been watching, the party, Nothing Ventured, has left their homeland and traveled west to the lands of Apesh, the continent of living sands. In this land, they are on the hunt for one of the 3 Eyes of Nirn, 3 magical crystals that are capable of sealing away the goddess of darkness. In fact, they had done in the past, and now that that seal is weakening, these stones must be recombined and brought back together to reenact the ritual that sealed them in the first place. The characters have gone there. They've gone through a ton of trials involving cowboys and snake men and like a murder mystery on a boat. And they have, wow, it's been a good season. And they have made it down to the tomb of Okanen, an ancient god king that once ruled this land. And as they are descending into his pyramid, they are learning a lot of things about him. For one, that he married a smoking hot elf lady. 2.
I wish I could do that.
Yeah, well, you could try harder.
Have we learned his favorite color yet?
I think it's probably black. Let's be fair. There's a lot of black everywhere,
It's true.
but also
True.
a lot of gold. So I'm not really sure. You learned that he forged an alliance between Celestials and Infernal. Well, basically up and down beings, in order to forward his goals. And besides that, you guys have been snooping around his tomb, raiding his bones, literally, and accidentally setting off magic booby traps, which I'm really happy to say wasn't Tia last session, even though it sure looked like it was. So that was good. Good job, Tia.
No, I had a claw. I had a claw out with them.
That's true. You know, because White Claw is the law.
I mean, it was Scorpion Claw versus Demon Claws, so
Okay, well,
Scorpion Claw came out on top.
It is true.
it's like
And
papers
then
are just like...
hammer time.
Yeah,
And then-
it was like
and then-
claw, 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 claw. Yeah,
And then the
Every time.
bear ate its face.
yeah,
Yes.
that's
Yeah.
exactly how it happens.
That
Thank
is
you.
exactly how it happened. All right, so with that, they just went and found Okanen's bones sitting on his own throne in a room where he used to drain the life force out of sacrificial victims to stay alive. And he has since been dead for a long time. And we're going to jump right back in there. You guys want the maps up right away? You're all in roll 20 right now?
I mean, we're
I have the roll.
might as
20
well
ability.
because
Okay.
we've got them to be used.
All right. Well, join us as we jump right back in to Generic Fantasy Setting number 17735, Season 2, Chapter, Episode, whatever you want to call it, 31, Death's Door.
That's ominous.
Yeah,
I
it
don't-
is.
I don't think I like where this is going.
I love
We're
where it's
all
going.
gonna die.
I mean, I love where it's going,
No, but I don't like where it's going. But I love where it's going.
but
But
we're
I
all
don't.
gonna die.
Yeah.
All right. So, in the aftermath of the fight, you all take a breather. The sigils on the ground stop swirling and rotating and pulsing with arcane might. The bodies of the infernal beasts that you felled vanish in puffs of sulfur. Those are my bookmarks. Let's not have those in there. There we go. Do you all take a breather?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm down super much health.
All
Mhm.
right.
I do not. Malia was, in fact, wandering around looking about at the time as she took no damage.
Brag.
Well, when you're just that good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, she had hid in the back and flung her hammer about.
That's kind of her gig, though.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to use a couple hit dice, Kelly.
That sounds great. Go ahead.
Really?
Remember, ones don't count.
Okay,
Ones are just there to test the weight of your dice.
that's
Mhm.
fair. All right, that's a bit better. That is 18.
18. You remember to add your con score to both, right?
Yes, I did. That's why it's such a good number.
Okay. You guys, give me 1 sec. I'm having some trouble with our sound.
Okay.
I'm
Oh,
just
never mind, now it's
adjusting me on the roll 20. There we go.
I might actually do one more hit dice.
Sorry.
That was loud.
I thought that was
forgot
my,
to
my
mute.
MP3 player for a minute, or like my audio program to put some spoops into the background. I was like, what is going on here? There we go.
Forgot to mute. I was getting better, and I forgot.
All right, so
I'm so
Tia
sorry.
sits down and starts eating some of the cheese and bites into a bit of hard cheese.
What was in this?
Probably cheese, Farah says.
Is cheese supposed to be this crunchy?
Is it supposed to be that green?
I thought that was my skin. Shit.
You're supposed to cut off the moldy bits.
Are you eating your skin?
Tia, you're disgusting.
No, I'm not. I just.
Maybe
didn't-
you should
Oh,
stop
never
eating your
mind.
skin then.
Uh.
Xena will walk over, grab the slice of cheese that Tia's eating, chop the moldy bit off, and give it back to her.
All right. It's more palatable than it was before. How's everyone doing?
I mean, not too bad considering.
Mm-hmm.
Doing okay though. That fight did not go like we won, but
The last two fights were kind of beefy.
They were
yeah,
beefy.
and I think we fucked up.
What do you mean?
Well,
Heart.
I mean, Mars got all by herself there and got surrounded,
Mhm.
which wasn't cool, and it was difficult to help. I mean, not much you can do with those guys teleporting, but probably what we should end up doing a bit more is having like Tia charging in, because if you're right in there and Mars is right in there, she gets a bonus, right? She's better. She can sneak up behind them and stab them in the back if you're distracting. And then I need to be probably closer so I can get to you guys if you get hurt. And my hammer's got 20 foot, so
Like, do you think
Before
we
it
should
starts
try to
coming
be in
back.
some sort of formation?
I think you and Tia should be probably towards the front because you are the ones who should be kind of getting in first.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you're so stealthy that they don't necessarily need to know you're in front.
Yeah, exactly.
And then
I just-
Zeno and I are, if I'm more mid-range, and then Zeno's the far back, which it would make sense for Farah to be within about 10 feet of him.
Mm-hmm.
You think? Because Farah, you do so much damage, but one hit takes you out.
Well, I mean, yeah, but maybe I should be closer to. I don't know why you think I need to be near Zeno. Like, I mean, I could just
Because
be
he's
near...
long range.
Yeah, but you have healing.
And
Yeah,
I
so do
But
I.
if you're kind of
Scorpion,
behind
so-
me, then I'm in the middle, so I can dart back to you or dart forward.
Kind of heal.
Oh, I heal just fine.
You heal yourself. Like, I mean,
I heal other people more than me.
Also, he's got potions. He carries
Yeah.
a-
yeah, those potions are gonna run
Oh.
out though.
Yeah, but
Farah,
until I get there.
I had to use one of your potions on you earlier.
Oh,
You should double check which one. I wasn't. It was kind of in a rush, so.
oh, it's
don't
one
know
of
which
the
one
big
it
ones.
was. Well, we probably needed it.
Well, I'm not dead, so yeah, sure. Probably for the best. Thanks.
Accurate.
Thanks for spending my money.
Somebody had to.
No, you spent it wisely.
I love spending
I
other
mean,
people's
I
money.
wanted to keep you alive.
I would prefer that. I mean,
Mhm.
it is vastly better than the alternative.
Hmm.
But just thinking that
Seven
perhaps in a
swipe
similar
roll.
situation, we should try and stay to one side of the obvious creepy magic circle when fighting, or work towards that.
Yeah, that's a good
Because
idea.
I was starting to try and figure out how I could get over to Farah without cutting through the circle and maybe triggering something else, and getting there like in a timely manner, but far enough away that I couldn't make it very quickly.
No, I see the merit in what you're saying. Makes sense.
We also
I just don't want to stand on the other side of the room and not be able to heal you.
we also aim in a lot of different directions.
That is true. That is something that we do.
We should focus more. And
Take down one
Sorry.
And then-
what?
Take
Move on to
down
the next
one at
one?
a time, yeah.
instead of having 3 that can hit but are at minimal
yeah.
down bit by bit.
But then again, I'll try and hit something, and you've already killed it by the time I get to swinging at it. So
I don't really intend to though.
I know, but that's why I strategize by aiming for something else.
That's fair.
I was just
But let's try.
Yeah,
Because then I'll
it's
do
always
other
worth a
stuff
try.
too to control the terrain if I can.
And to be honest, this is probably one of the harder fights we've had to deal with. Just being down here.
I mean, having a look around though, I have a feeling this is going to get harder.
I
Why
don't
would
think we've
you
uncovered
say it,
everything
though?
yet.
What?
I don't think we've uncovered everything. I get
No.
this weird feeling.
No. Yeah.
I think that's just called intuition.
Insight.
All right, well, how are you guys doing?
yes, you can roll insight. Roll insight. Let's do
Sat
it.
on
I
your
like
ass
to
long
also
enough?
do this.
19.
19. You are correct. Shit is going to get worse.
How's a 20?
20. Shit's going to get even worse than that. So one thing that you're thinking of right now is that a lot of the creatures that you saw, you saw the Pit Fiend and you saw the Deva combined to make that pact with Okanen. However, most of the other creatures that you've seen in visions or seen in any type of these books or anything have been directly referenced. So potentially there could be some major enemies in this level or beneath. Another thing, though, that you should pay particular attention to is that right before that fight, or pardon me, right after that fight, was whenever the vision was. It's been a week. When the vision was, you did see that there was a large mystical creature that had been
The
Co-op.
Sphinx.
So those of you with a 19 and 20 get an intuition that that might have something to do with the remainder of your challenges.
Oh no.
Wait, what's a sphinx? I thought it was a manticore.
No, it was the Sphinx.
It was oh yeah, you failed your roll to figure out what it was.
Oh yeah.
Good memory. Good memory.
No, it was a Sphinx.
What's a sphinx then?
What we saw in
Something
the
we
thing.
don't want to deal with.
Yeah, but
Catwoman.
what does it do? Like it's a tabaxi?
What? No, like a big winged
Like I saw the creature, I just don't understand what it does.
it asks
Powerful.
you, yeah, and it asks you questions, and if you don't answer them, it kills you. Like in all the myths,
I mean-
anyway.
That sounds like my grandparents, but you know,
It's
hey.
your grandparents, Tia. They're here.
Oh,
They're here and they're ready to kill you and all of your friends in one hit.
you know what?
Brings back memories.
No, I mean,
If-
I don't really know them that well. Just
So
from
if we go
stories.
downstairs and the scent of
But
fresh
stories.
baked cookies is in the air, we know we're in big trouble.
Yeah.
Hmm.
How big was the Sphinx in the vision?
Large, very large. I would say that it was probably about.
I think it was 30 feet worth of squares long.
Oh my god.
That was. That's not
was
how big a
very
sphinx
large.
normally is. A sphinx is usually about 10 to 15 feet long from nose to tail.
That's still big.
It's quite large. It's quite large, and they're winged.
That's a big creature. Okay.
What a big kitty.
That's a big kitty. That's a big kitty girl.
Mhm.
We don't want to mess with that.
No.
Yeah,
But I have a
Right.
feeling that if these other creatures are here, that thing's gonna be here.
They're supposed to be celestials, though.
That means they won't kill you.
Maybe they'll just riddle us to death, and then if we fail it, we die anyways.
I'm great at riddles.
Yeah, it's true. I'm not.
None of us are that great at riddles. I still remember.
No. No, no, no.
Yeah.
No, no, we
Fist
don't
the
need to bring
door.
that up. We don't need to bring
No.
up Fist the Door.
Fist the
You would
door.
slap the door.
That was only like a month and a half ago.
No.
Yeah, that was like 2 months ago.
Wasn't that like...
Steep
6
Hollow was like 2
months
months ago. Maybe 3
When
months.
did we get a vacation then?
We don't. This is our vacation. We went on a cruise.
We did go on a cruise.
It was
All
really
right.
A
boring.
lot of good food.
It was great.
Let's go rob a dead guy.
I mean,
Again?
didn't we? I hold up the bow. Didn't we just rob him?
Have you figured out how to use that thing?
Yeah. Check it out. And he'll draw a non-existent arrow and then shoot it into the wall. Like, haha.
What?
It makes its own arrows.
And weren't they also silver?
That's useful.
Huh.
Winter, Zeno has a bunch of silver-tipped arrows in his bag. What his bow does is actually creates a string and arrows out of raw shadow.
Oh, okay.
It is
Thank
the
you.
most edgelord of bows. In fact, you should
So
call.
it's perfect for Xeno.
Yeah, it's true.
What should we call it, Kelly?
Well, it's Okandan's bow, but you can call it Edgemaster if you really want.
I think Edgemaster's probably a better one. I was actually gonna ask if it had a fancy name.
Okay, I'm ready to go. Are you guys ready to go?
I
Let's
think so.
Yeah.
rock.
Shall we continue checking out this hallway?
Let's wood.
Let's paper.
Let's rock.
What?
I already
Yeah.
said let's rock.
I also
So-
want to rock.
Is there any pebbles or anything on the ground at all?
There. One sec.
I
Yes,
wanna
there's
rock.
there's quite a large piece of stone.
Tia will pick it up. Well, I've got my rock. Ready to roll?
All right.
Mally will just kind of. Stone jokes. It's like I'm back home.
Why did you get stoned a lot when you were home?
Nope, but there was a lot of rockheads.
Date someone named Stony Joe.
That's not a dwarf name.
So,
Uh,
Kelly,
Yes.
can you remind me what it was that I saw down the rest
As you
of
had
the path?
been investigating the lower path, you would come across a corridor filled with several vats leaking mercury into a huge crevice in the hallway that swept from side to side.
Right.
At the
I
end of
will
it, though, you saw that there was a door and a way through.
Right. I will remind the rest of the party this information.
Why are my eyes so itchy?
Oh, do we want to go through the Mercury Hall?
Yeah.
I get the feeling this king, emperor person was a mercurial leader.
All right, that's it. You're going first.
Fine.
Push.
Watch it be an ambush from behind.
All right, so why don't we just go ahead and move all of our figures down here.
You want to show us go? Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll go boop, following Malia's advice.
All right.
Well,
And I was gonna say, we'll just leave Tia and the.
All
I
right.
hadn't gotten over to the map.
As you head
Adjusting my
down this
map.
diagonal hallway, you'll find that it leads to another, off to the right. Strange silver liquid pours from holes in the wall, filling a deep valley in the hallway. As it looks there, you can see that it's about a 25-foot span.
What's down this hallway to the right?
Looks like there's a door off to that side. You can only barely see it by squashing your face against the stone of the wall.
Is that the hallway past the Mercury, or the one?
Going right down as in
Going-
a T from where Mars is.
Oh, is that not visible for you guys? Sorry, one
No.
sec. My bad.
Oh,
You just see
okay.
the first two squares of it.
Reveal areas. There, how's that?
We still can't see anything.
Oh,
down
you're trying to
this-
look down the hallway?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So looking down the southern hallway, you can see that it goes down a significant amount. Actually, we'll go down to the extent of your dark vision.
Oh wow.
Mm.
So do we want to check this way first or try to deal with the Mercury?
Let's
I
try
mean-
and see what we can find past the Mercury. So it looks like it's maybe going into a room. There's a door there, and there's not often doors on the hallways, it seems like, in here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So how does it look like we can get past all the Mercury?
It looks like it's going from wall to wall.
I mean,
And is it spilling out from something?
It's pouring out of these... Basically, it keeps refilling like a fountain.
Is it
Yes.
hot?
No, it's liquid. Mercury is liquid at room temperature.
Okay.
And it's just...
I mean, technically it's only toxic over long exposure.
that we know of, unless it's been enchanted.
That's true.
Ooh, enchanted Mercury.
Is mercury flammable?
I wouldn't
Don't
want to add
know.
fire.
Do I know? Do any of us know?
It might create a fume that's poisonous.
Oh,
That's also
that's
possible.
not good.
Can I roll a check for that?
Sure,
because
yeah. Can someone Google that? Because I actually honestly don't know.
While you roll, I will
the fire sorceress is going to go. Can we burn it?
How deep does it look?
I love how much she like fits in with
It's
our party.
impossible to tell. Mercury is not opaque. Or wait, is opaque?
No, Mercury
It
is opaque.
It is opaque. It is not translucent.
What role would
Mercury
this
is
be?
non-combustible.
Is non-combustible. That would probably be a make an Arcana roll.
An Arcana
But-
roll.
Upon heating, it might produce corrosive and/or toxic fumes.
Oh,
Good to know.
There you go.
I got a
I was
19 on
gonna
that.
19. So you're like probably not a good idea.
Not a good idea.
can we freeze it and walk over it? Does anyone have anything for freezing things?
If I burn it hot enough, maybe it'll get cold.
That's not how. I don't. I.
Look, are you the fire person? I'm the fire person, okay?
No, I'm the.
Yeah, you're the woodsy
Building-
person. You're the hippie.
I've been the one building bridges.
No way to take the high ground there.
No, I mean the.
Oh my lord. I'm gonna start walking through it.
Okay. So it's going to splash, and you're going to find that it goes up to about your waist level.
Wow, that's deep.
It's super deep. And
You want to maybe climb back out?
well,
I'm like-
first,
Aha!
Wait. Yeah, does something happen?
I need you to make me a con save, Mike.
One con save coming
Come
up.
on, Zeno, give me a con save.
Do 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 do. Con. Hey, I'm glad I have a good modifier on that. How does a 17 sound?
17 sounds like you'll take half. That's great.
Okay.
I'm just gonna, you know what? I don't have enough d12s out, so I'm just gonna use this to roll for me.
Oh, crap.
Okay, so slash roll.
When Zeno gets tired of bickering, so he just goes and does something dumb.
I mean, we
Well, the
started
thing is, the next thing I want to do is like get a piggyback.
I rolled
If you're okay.
really
Yeah.
poorly.
poked a magic circle.
Zeno,
so.
you're gonna take 16 points of poison damage.
Well, that's not bad.
Are you getting out this round?
Yeah, I'll come
I
back
will
out and
assist
be
you
like,
in climbing
wow,
out.
that wasn't smart.
No. You want
No.
me to fly across? Because we short rested, right?
We did.
Yeah. So I can fly across. I just didn't know if we wanted to waste my wild shape yet.
Oh, that's probably a good idea.
Yeah.
If there's a doorway down
What
there,
would you
maybe
need
there's.
to jump this?
You would need strength. You'd need a strength of around 20 and a very good athletics roll.
Not me.
What if you just have a
Mally's gonna attempt it.
Okay, give me an athletics roll. So you'll need at least 10 feet of running. You can automatically clear 1 foot per point of strength you have on a long jump.
Okay. Well, for an athletics roll, that is 23.
Okay, you may clear
Because
it.
I have strength 19.
You can clear it.
What if I did an acrobatics roll for that?
I tried that one earlier in a different one, and it was
I think if you were
because
trying
I
to
was
like,
actually being acrobatic, but
I think if you're trying to like tightrope walk along an edge
I'm
of
going to say
something,
this is
kinda,
athletics because this is sheer this is a strength based, not a dex based thing.
what if
Well-
it's a 5 foot wide hallway? Could he like wall bounce?
Oh my god!
That's still You still need to be strong enough to do that, though.
I don't know.
No,
that's a lot
that
of
would be
dexterity.
dexterity.
But also,
That's the
yeah.
Prince of Persia.
Yeah.
Are you trying to be the Prince of Persia?
Can I wall bounce this?
Well, you can certainly try.
You can Mario it.
If you fall right back in again and take more damage, I
Yeah, no.
don't think any of us are healing you.
While they're all trying to cross, can I try to like look around and see if there's a way I can deactivate it?
Sure, you may.
Cool. What would you like for rolling for that?
I would like you to make
Investigation?
me an investigation roll.
Tia's gonna turn into a bat and fly across.
All right. You turn
22.
into 22?
Yep.
Well, you imagine that there must be some way to shut this off, but you don't see it from in here.
I'll go down the hallway a little bit.
Okay. So you do a quick search of about the 180 degrees of this area, doing a quick pace around. And what you will discover really quick is you make it down about halfway here.
Of
And-
this walkway?
Yep. And
To
you
here?
will you will notice that leads to the main room that you entered through. So that's something at least. You've kind of created a circle.
That's cool. Do
I
I remember if there was anything from the main room that was like a lever or something?
No, but as you're thinking about that, there was that lever, the hand on the statue, which opened the Queen's chamber.
Yeah, so it wouldn't be that. I
Wouldn't
don't
be
think.
that. You know, you're thinking that there might, depending on what's in that room, there's probably some type of lever or thing inside of it that can deactivate it. You could try to walk them through it by talk.
Yeah, I could.
Mally's gonna look around where she is and see if there's anything.
and I got a 25 to bounce along the walls.
Okay. Can I get you to roll one more die for me?
D20.
Yeah, because you had disadvantage. The walls are
Oh,
stuck.
okay. The 25 is the lower roll.
Is it actually?
Yeah,
Okay.
this one here would have been 28.
Nice. Good for you. All right. So
I had
done.
10.
all right. So running along the walls and doing some bouncing, you're gonna make it across. Let's see. The door is it locked? The door is not locked. Nice. All right. So you can enter the room. Malia, you were there first, so you might have gone in first. As you enter, you'll see that this bedroom is decorated in preserved hides and lush tapestries. The bed is
Fancy.
large, and large enough to fit a giant or a full family of humans. A wall bust of a lion looks over the bed, watchfully, its mouth open in a snarl. A chest at the foot of the bed is carved from black wood and bound with brass rivets.
I'm just going to reply to the chat. No, that was another room that we already went in earlier.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Messed up fetish room? No, that's still coming.
Hmm.
Oh boy.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
I'm just gonna kind of have a look around to see if anything pops out at me as being, oh shit, we should watch out for that.
Okay.
Mars,
Mars, are you...
perception?
Sure. Mars, do you want to try to give them a hand looking for anything that might shut down the
22.
shut down the trap in the hallway?
Sure. So I'll make my way back then.
Sure. How would you
I'd
go
do
about
that.
doing this? And what'd you get on your roll, Malia?
22.
So 22. You are immediately going to think that this is probably Okanan's bedchamber. Everything is dust-free, magically kept in pristine condition, but there's... It's really humble. For what it is, really. Looking around, what are you looking for, I guess is what I should ask.
I was looking kind of to have a quick glance of, does anything look really dangerous? Is there anything obvious to turn off that trap?
There is... What'd you get on your perception roll?
22.
Okay. So as you're looking around, you can hear Mars reapproaching down the hall. Mars, are you going to say anything?
Yeah, I'll tell them that down the hall I found a connection to the main room, and just reiterate that for most of these larger traps, there have been levers or something to deactivate them. The word is deactivate, not yeah, it is deactivate.
Yeah.
And that maybe that's what we should be looking for.
So, Malia, as you're looking around, you will see with your dark vision and your knowledge of stone cutting that the statue of the lion's mouth seems to have something inside of it. Looks like a slight handle.
I'm gonna go play with that.
Okay. You reach inside the lion's mouth?
Not yet. I put light on something first
Okay.
and have a better investigation of it. I'm not that stupid.
All
That's,
right.
you know.
Oh, that was my shoulder.
All right. So looking inside, it appears that there is a D-shaped handle of some kind on a pulley. So basically, like a D-ring on a length of iron.
So, like, you have to just pull on it, or?
Yeah, it looks like you would reach into the lion's mouth and pull toward you. So,
No, that's usually calling Mars to touch something.
Mars isn't messing with the
I-
mercury, though.
I'm gonna try and use my. Let me see. One sec. Ha! I do in fact have a grappling hook in my backpack. I want to lash it to the handle of my spare warhammer and hook this thing and pull without putting my hand in there.
All right, can you make me just a dex check?
Sure.
Because this is a fairly awkward thing to do.
Okay, so that is an 18
18? All right.
without adding anything.
So doing so, you're going to be able to hook on the inside of this thing. You don't think that the lion's mouth has any hinges, but then again, I mean, that's how traps are made.
I've seen some weird shit in here.
Reaching in, you pull the lever, and you lean back. There's a click, and then, after a moment, the mercury no longer circulates.
I put all my stuff away.
So I see that happen. Wait, before it goes, I quickly go in to get all my balls. So I pick up some mercury.
Can you make me a dex check?
Yeah. 17.
17?
Yeah.
All right. You will have a vial of mercury.
Kelly.
Yes.
So
You guys.
this chest at the foot of the bed.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna poke it with my sword
Okay.
because I'm half concerned that it's a mimic.
That's
Would I do
yeah.
that?
Yes.
So I'm gonna poke it, and if it doesn't respond, then I'm gonna open it from the side.
Are you sure? The bed looks pretty comfortable. Maybe you should jump on it.
Tia's gonna go over here and look at what's happening over here. Are these
I'd be more
like,
concerned about that chair.
chest of
Considering we already
drawers?
found a mimic chair.
Yeah, that was not a fun time, you guys.
All right. So, as you are,
I'll get to the group as well. Does Farah come as well?
yeah, she's not staying here by herself. She's not an idiot.
Bye.
All right. So as you're poking around, why don't we'll start with Zeno. Zeno, opening up the chest. It doesn't try to bite you, but what it
is
does
a good thing.
is reveals that it contains a few things.
Okay.
It contains a black whetstone, a
black
large, empty copper amphora,
Empty copper amphora.
beautiful craftsmanship on it, and looks like it was formerly full to the brim with wine. There's still even a little residue, even after all of these 1,000 years, because of whatever magic spell keeps this room intact.
Neat.
You will also see that there is a large gold bracelet. Looks like a man's bracelet, probably, given the more masculine cut and squaring of it,
Okay.
laying on the bottom of that chest. Looks like it's a cuff more than anything. Like a bangle, I guess?
Oh, okay. In the bag it goes.
All right. Tia, opening the dresser drawers, you're going to find a number of silk robes, 3 of them, all lined with gold and silver embroidery.
Yeah, it's probably expensive. Hey, Zeno, where's the bag?
Got it. I'll come on over.
Boss's
All right.
clothing. We could probably
And
use this for something eventually, right?
Anybody else
Yep.
looking anywhere else? I'll leave
Do I
it
need
to...
to don't need to search through this anymore? Like,
Not the dresser, no.
okay.
Malia is obsessed with finding secrets, so she's gonna search walls again because she's
Okay.
convinced any good dungeon needs a secret room.
It's true. Tia, actually, give me an investigation roll.
Yeah, sure.
There is something there, now that I remember.
Maybe.
There is something that could potentially be useful. Mally, you can make me a perception roll. And Mars, are you just hanging out?
I'd like to do some investigation too, please.
Sure. Where are you looking?
Sit in the mimic chair.
I'll sit in the mimic chair.
Investigation is gonna be a big ol' 5.
All right.
And she'll go up to the chair and just like stab it. with the
I'm
dagger.
rolling on brand again, apparently.
A plume of ostrich feathers are going to explode out at you, coating you with feathers as you stab this chair through.
It's good.
All right. So, Tia, what did you get?
I got a 5.
And can I help with that investigation?
Go
roll?
ahead. Go ahead and make me an investigation roll, Zeno.
I'm just assuming if this is a dresser, there's gotta be something in like the underwear drawer or something. That's where you hide things.
That's
The
where you hide
royalty
your
doesn't-
secrets.
Yeah, exactly. And even royalty isn't exempt from that.
That was
true.
investigation, you said, correct?
Yes.
14 get me anything?
So looking through, you're not going to find any material goods, but you will find that there is a bunch of clothing in here. Quite nice dresses and
Ooh.
tunic outfits with leggings. Woman's
Ooh.
clothing for the most part. I mean, there are some nice robes and undergarments for men in here,
Oh.
but it's when you're looking around at the top drawers of this. The drawers, for one, are larger than they should be for the dresser. When you open them, they expand further and hold more than you'd expect. The lower drawers that Tia was looking through are disheveled. Those robes were tossed in haphazardly. But the woman's clothing is immaculately folded and kept.
I get it.
Except for a single piece of clothing that is still folded very well and kept very well, but you can see that it's creased and wrinkled, as if it had been handled often. As you take a look at it, you'll actually be able to detect a slight scent of some of those herbs and flowers that the queen was buried with. Inside, you will also find, because I know the people in the chat want it, you will find a 3-piece bustier and garter belt set.
Awesome.
It
we
is
have one of these
non-magical.
already?
I'm sorry?
She's just going to comment saying, don't we have something like that already?
Not magical.
So
Looking
not
over
magical. You will find one of those in black, and you will find a teddy in white. Or the Apeshian equivalent of a teddy.
It's like dibs.
Okay, into the bag it goes.
Yeah.
Are you-
It's like,
Are you really raiding a dead woman's underwear drawer?
Hey,
Yeah.
it might come in handy.
They're doing
no
what
one's using
now?
it here.
Yeah, she's not using it. She's not in it.
I may as well use it. Come on.
You would look really good in this,
Girl, you know it.
right?
Not the teddy.
No, I'm thinking more of the bustier.
Well, yeah.
By
Help.
teddy, we
Teddy-
mean like it's like a teddy bear, like a legitimate teddy, or are we talking about like undergarments?
Undergarment teddy.
Undergarment.
Yeah, teddy undergarment.
All right.
Tia's just
No, I think that would look better on Farah.
Yeah, no, that would look rocking on Farah.
I don't want to think about that.
It would also look rocking on
Carrying on.
Mars.
It looked great on Tia.
Yeah, I think it would make the green stand out. No, I don't want to think about this either.
It would it look good
We
on-
got you to think about it.
I don't know if it would
You
look
did
good
it.
on Malia. It would probably hit the floor. And at that point, actually, Malia, you're checking the walls. You're like, are you like just giving all of the walls the once for top and bottom?
Yeah, I'm looking all over.
Okay, so as you're like crouched down, squeezing the walls, I think it would touch the floor. You're like squatting next to the bed, like pounding the wall and listening with your ear. Glancing down, you're gonna see there's a crown under the bed. Because literally no one checked under the bed.
I haven't gotten there yet, but yeah.
I'm
Fair.
gonna pull one of my daggers out and hoik it towards me.
Okay. It is a royal crown. Bedazzled with gems. However, it's fairly banged up. The metals are soft. And taking a look at this, I'd like you to make me a history roll.
Okay. 18.
You know enough about metalworking. And Mars, taking a glance at this as well, even from like actually you're only a few feet away. You can make me this roll as well, given your background.
Yeah, I'll hoik it out with my dagger and flick it onto the bed.
So I rolled an 18. What am I adding?
Don't worry, you're adding your history. So
That's going to be a 21 for me.
21. So both of you are going to be able to tell immediately. This crown is probably the royal crown of Apesh. It is probably worth many, many thousands of gold pieces. It probably belongs in a museum.
Yeah.
However, you'll also notice that it has sustained a decent amount of damage. Gold is not a metal that plays well with impact, and this looks like the crown was discarded.
Not some sort of like snuck up on from behind and then blunt force trauma.
No, it's actually the tines that rip off or that lead off the top of this are bent inward, as if they, like the crown was casually tossed on the floor.
Oh, that's
Maybe it
not
fell
nice.
off a shelf, but just finding it rolled under the bed like that.
Yeah, it's not where you would expect something like that to be kept. Is there anything that looks like it was the proper home for this thing?
Like a cushion or something.
Yeah, or like a case or something.
Actually, as you check the other side of the bed, there is a semicircle there that has a small stand on it that's lined with soft cotton that looks like it would be able to be placed on just there to the right of the bed.
So, should we sell this thing or should we give it to a museum?
I don't think we could sell it if we tried.
There's
But we
a
might
black
want to hold
market
on
for
to it
everything.
for that dragon
Oh,
in the
maybe
desert.
Maybe give it to the dragon.
Yeah, give it to the dragon.
Not you.
We should give it to Ali.
Oh yeah, he's gonna need a crown, right?
Or to Uri. To Uri, not Ali. We should give it to
Look.
Uri.
Yeah, I knew what you're going for.
I mean,
We could help him steal the crown. Like the metaphorical crown.
But,
it is
Yeah.
true.
I mean, like, we should hold on to it. It might come in handy later.
Or you can give it to a dragon.
Shut up.
I want to see how does it fit around your horns? Can we see? I just want to see. How does it look?
Yeah.
We just come on, like
Hold on,
let's
I'm
let her
gonna
try
make
it
a roll
on.
to see how it fits.
Tia's gonna like be like crown onto placed on Ferris'
It's
head.
gonna just dangle off one of her horns.
See?
Yeah,
Hmm.
It's
don't
not
think it
like your
fits
other
quite right.
hats.
Hmm.
and then Xena will grab it off of her horn and put it on his head. And he'll go, just like home.
you're insufferable. Give me that.
There we go.
He is gonna snag it and gonna put it on her own head because you know what? Fine. We're gonna do this. Fine.
We're gonna do this.
You're all just crowning yourselves.
Yep.
Allie is not bothering.
I
Yeah.
haven't had one of those funny feelings in a while, have I? Or has it just been kind of like generally kind of under the surface?
It's been a kind of an unease. I'm just gonna leave Farah directly under my frame for a while. It's been kind of just a general malaise that kind of sits with you.
Okay.
Like feeling a looming deadline, knowing that you have to file taxes or that you have to pick someone up at the airport, but you're kind of sleepy and you don't want to take a nap, but if you do, you know you'll miss picking them up type of feeling.
Mm-mm.
Just a tension.
Interesting feeling to have considering we don't have airports. But somehow she manages it.
Well, okay, fine. Giant eagle
No, I
ports.
like it. It's good.
You know,
Uber ports.
Uber ports.
I thought it was. Didn't we call it? We had a name for it. What was it? I don't remember.
It was the Uber of the fantasy world.
I know, but we
Yeah.
came up with a name for it at one point,
Oh.
briefly.
Eagler.
It was like
I don't know.
might have been.
I mean,
it was something-
you think it'd be
it
called
might have been
this.
Eagle or something like that.
Oh, it was
But-
It was E-Gale. No, wait, that's a
Or
thing.
Eagle.
Yeah.
But it was something in that kind of vein of
It was good.
things. It was good. I'll never remember it though.
Well, shall we continue on?
No, not until
Or-
you praise Queen Tia.
No one
Might
has
as
said
well-
how it looks.
I leave.
So,
Xena
do
walks
we
out
want
the
to
door.
continue down this corridor, or do we want to go check off that corridor that went off the fire room?
Options. I kind of want to go back down, and I'll show you where it's
Hmm.
split to the main room again. Here, come look.
Okay,
All right.
down
Cool.
this hallway.
Here,
Down
wait, Zeno, quick, bag, crown in bag.
Okay, crown in bag. I will put the crown in the party.
And
In the
I'll move
party
Malia too. And I'll
Yeah,
move
I
Tia
moved
too.
myself.
Okay.
So I'm like, there. And I'll point and be like, that's the room that we started in that game.
Sure
Yeah,
looks
right.
like it.
Yeah.
As long as it's
Neat.
not like a weird deceptive illusion enchantment thing.
I don't think so. It seemed pretty legit.
Mm.
And then, at least directional wise, that means that we've made a full circle.
Malia is going to move down this corridor carefully, looking for traps.
Okay.
Ooh, wait for me.
I'm gonna follow.
One moment, please. This is southeast hallway. Oh god, yes. Good. Oh, I forgot about these hallways.
I don't like the sound of that either.
All right. So,
What about these hallways?
you know what? Your passive perceptions are pretty good, so this is going to be great. This hallway runs between a
guess.
door on your right and a turned corner. 40... Oh, pardon me. Wait. No, this is the... east vertical hallway. Sorry. This hallway branches out about 150 feet to the north and south. Both directions end in a fork, to the east and to the west. At both the top and the bottom. You said you were keeping an eye out. Can you
Yes.
make me a perception roll, please?
Certainly. Nat 20.
Are you kidding me?
No, my lovely, hot, disgustingly yellow dice love
Oh my God.
rolling 20 for me.
Okay. As you turn around,
Like they are neon.
you are going to notice with your dwarven eyes that
What do your dwarf eyes see?
with your dwarf eyes are going to see that there is a chunk of the hallway directly adjacent here. Oh, sorry, I've got it on the wrong button for that. I need to go to select. There we go. That does not match the stonework perfectly. It's almost perfect.
So wait, sorry, that's back up here?
Yeah.
Like where I am?
Right, we're behind Tia.
I'm gonna poke it.
As you poke it, can I get you to do me a favor? Can you make me a wisdom check?
Sure. The other thing I'm really good at.
Oh, you know what? You got it.
So is that a wisdom save?
No, it's just a check.
Okay, so I just add the modifier for the wisdom, right?
I believe so.
So that would be 21.
21? That's perfect. So, as you run your fingers along the wall, you are going to notice that this wall here, the rest of this building is that strange quartzy sandstone. But as you run your hands along this section of wall, you'll focus and you'll shut your eyes and really feel with every little bit of your fingerprints and every fold of your hands, just the feeling of the stone. And as you run your hand along the wall, that quartz feeling is going to give way to something much smoother. And when you open your eyes, you will see that there is a cloudy but translucent wall directly in front of you.
Translucent? Can I push my hand through it?
No, translucent means light can pass through it. Vaguely.
I don't know.
It's like a cloudy cube. So you see that it looks like there's a passageway blocked by what you think is probably a wall of force spell.
Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
You eat.
What? What'd you find?
Malia got excited.
Dispel magic.
All right. You can give me a try. Good luck. Good luck is all I'm
Okay,
saying.
so I have to make a...
You have to make a check for this one. This was
ability
cast
check?
at a
Okay.
much higher level.
Well, on that note, then I really want to do this, so...
You're spending your inspiration? Okay.
Yep. Give myself a better chance at this. And I add like a normal spell attack, right?
You add... hold on, let me just double check because Dispel Magic is...
Oh no, it's an ability check using your spellcasting mod.
I believe it is, yes.
Okay, so that is 24.
Never mind. I gotta set the difficulties higher for you guys.
No, please.
Oh, that's okay.
Okay, so... as you do that, as you dispel the magic, you hear, and all of you will see this section of perfectly normal wall, as you all look at it, vanishes with thump, 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 thump. And you'll see that there is a corridor.
Ooh.
And Mally will just be like, I knew there had to be a secret passage. Somewhere in here.
Do you want to go first, or do you want me to go first?
Mally is just gonna go for it.
I'm
Gotta
gonna
check out
follow
traps,
Malia.
Yeah, I'm right behind Malia.
Okay.
Eh.
As you head inside,
No, everyone barge
Let's
past. Why don't
see.
you? Rude. Tia mumbles to herself and follows.
We're excited.
as you head down
We're
that...
so excited.
Oh, God.
Sorry.
Saved by the bell. Great. As you make your way down the hallway, you'll notice that there's nothing in this room aside from a stairwell.
There's always something in this room.
It looks like it's... Mike, you're blurry.
Am I?
You're blurry again.
Ah, I didn't even do anything.
Maybe that's why you're blurry.
May. Oh.
As you, yes, that's right. Lean in. Use.
Use the Force, Anakin.
You know, or beam yourself up, whatever you prefer.
I mean,
Don't beam me up, Scotty.
Oh, if you had a slinky, that'd be great. All right. So looking at
I'm
this,
slinky.
you can see that there is a large stairwell descending down, down, down. You think this might actually lead down to one of the lower levels. All the way. It descends beyond the range of your dark vision. But as you're looking at the door to this stairwell, it looks like it's built in the style of a tomb with a hinged lid. But as you approach, you notice that it's been left open. The air in this room is thick and musty.
Hey, Malia.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to cast light on an arrow and I'll shoot it down?
Let's not disturb whatever's down there right now.
I mean, if we're gonna go down anyways, we're gonna disturb it.
are
What?
there?
Do we maybe want to try and clear as much of this level as we can before we go down?
Yeah, I don't want something coming down after us.
Yeah.
If this room smells musty as we go in, is there like musty as in is there dust or it's just air hasn't been moving?
Why don't you go ahead and make me an investigation roll.
All right, let's see if my dice like me or not. 18.
18? Yes, in fact, there is quite a lot of dust in this room.
Okay. How about footprints other than the ones we've just trod?
You'll find that there are no footprints. No one has been through here in a very long time. Although, you will notice there is some staining around the edge. It's very old. And around the edge of where you would have grabbed this door to open it. From the inside, actually. There's a little speck of blood just on the inside where someone would have come up through the stairs.
So the way it's placed makes it seem like someone
Somebody
was climbing
came
up
out.
and stained it trying to leave. Interesting. I will share that information.
Is it fresh blood?
No.
No, it's definitely old.
Definitely
Oh,
old.
dang.
In fact, as Tia gets near it, just her breath is going to start causing it to flake off of the old bronze work of this lid.
So you're saying something came up from there instead of descending down?
Long time ago.
Whatever it was, I don't know. This place makes me think that it wasn't supposed to come back up. Not when it's been.
Probably a good.
Not when the door is a tomb itself.
Probably a thought.
I don't know. It just seems like a symbolic entombing thing.
Well, let's close it and go clear the rest of the level. Though if it came back up, how did it get past that wall of force?
Maybe it put the wall of force there.
It's true.
Sealed something as it left, which means maybe there's more down there.
I still have detect magic on. Give me 1 sec. Oh, about damn time. As you guys are talking, Farah's going to shuffle back over to the hallway and keep looking around. Oh, it's healing.
What is?
The spell.
Shit, let's go.
Oh, yeah, we don't want to be trapped behind that.
Now that we know it's here, we can come through it later.
Tia runs.
It looks like it has a command word.
Like, what?
I don't.
Cannon?
Abracadabra.
Like, open sesame?
Just don't say words.
Yeah, maybe don't say the command words while we're still standing in the tunnel.
Oh. I thought you meant. Never mind.
But whoever got it, but it's one of those, like the Wall of Force and the illusion. It had probably a word as a key from the looks of it, or some action, but probably just something to say. It's probably easier.
I wonder who said it. Maybe O'Cannon?
Yeah, probably.
What was his wife's name again?
Did you ever find that out?
Many
I
times.
did.
Tia wonders to herself as she fails at history in general.
Christine, do me a favor.
Mm-hmm.
Take your inspiration back.
Oh, okay.
because you actually impressed me just now.
I was just trying to think of like, well, if it was him that did it, what was like?
Gonna...
He's obviously obsessed with his dead wife, so.
The name that you are thinking of is not in my notes because it's in my actually printed notes. Boop, 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 boop.
Udana?
Sorry?
Wasn't it Udana?
I don't think so.
It was...
I have Eudonna, Queen of Apesh, Elven Princess.
Oh yeah, Udana, yeah.
Udana. Well, yeah, it was like... I don't know, you said EU, so...
Oh yeah, it's Udana. You're right.
Udana.
Alright.
Mally will kind of be like, yeah, what was her name?
I rolled a 16 on history, so
Okay.
maybe...
Udana?
Udana? Once everyone's clear, see if something happens?
I think that worked.
Did it reset it?
Say it again.
Udana.
The hallway
Cool.
shuffles back into place.
All right, now we know it's there and how to get in. Let's check out this
Handy.
other one.
Yeah.
Are you okay, Malia?
What?
That was surprisingly clever.
Ooh.
Nice.
We don't really have any water to deal with burns, so...
Yeah, we do.
That's okay. I just won't have to.
We have a
deal with anybody
decanter of
else's.
eternal water.
Oh, that's right, we do!
Yeah,
Sorry about that.
I can burn you all as much as I want.
Super useful.
Yeah, I know, right?
Alright, well,
Wait,
let's
wait,
go
wait,
down
wait.
this hallway.
All right.
I wait for the rest of them to leave slightly ahead of me.
Progressing down the
I
hallway.
wonder.
Because I
Now-
really want to try it. I want to, like, go to the wall and, like, whisper, Udana. And I do it again. Udana.
You know, we can hear you!
I just never get to use magic, so this is great.
That's pretty cute. I'm not gonna lie. All right. Now, this hallway runs between a door on your right and a corner that turns 40 feet to your left. And this is as you are facing down the hall. 3 alcoves are set off the eastern path. Dried blood pools around the floor of those alcoves.
I think those are traps.
Freshly
They smell
dried
like
blood.
traps.
No.
Ooh.
They sound like traps. They smell like traps. They feel like traps.
Probably not a
They
trap.
are traps.
And I'm gonna go to the right towards the door then.
Okay, door to the right.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
perception check on anything?
I'm just gonna look at those traps.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Traps.
Yeah, that's what
Just
Tia was
one
thinking
moment.
also.
I'm out of tea.
Give me just 1 second, Mike, before you guys do anything.
Okay.
Because
Watch Zeno get hit
that's
by a
level
trap.
1.
Oh, sorry.
Dies.
There we go. Sorry, the previous level's notes got mixed in with my notes, so I was like, what?
No problem. Be patient.
Let's see. So yeah. All right. So the door next to you actually will open without any trouble at all.
Oh, okay. Perception for traps as I look in.
Sure, go ahead.
26.
No traps that you can see. Like nothing looks particularly
Nothing gives the indication.
nothing gives the indication right off the bat anyway, but let me describe the room for you.
Okay.
This room is a large dining room with 3 tables stuffed with food. At the back of the room, a huge fountain continuously streams bright red wine. A chest sits in the top corner of the room. A single roasted chicken lies on the floor, horribly rotted down to its bones.
Gross.
On the other side of the table is a corpse. It lays face down on the ground and appears to be a mercenary of some kind. You can see the piecemeal armor. but most of the valuables, as you can see right now, there's no weapon in the scabbard. The armor's crap. And glancing under the table, you can also see that there is there's no coin purse. It seems like he's been already stripped down.
I'm gonna go poke the chest with my sword
Okay.
and see if it pokes back.
Trip pokes.
It seems like a completely normal chest.
I'm gonna open it with my sword.
Can you make me an insight roll?
Yeah.
Roll well, please.
I got a 13.
It's a
Could've been a
perfectly
3.
it's a perfectly normal chest. I'm just flipping through my book for fun.
Like, this is why he pokes things first.
We don't trust anything.
Yeah, exactly. Like, oh,
Well,
inanimate
no,
object.
we
poke,
do.
poke.
We get very casual and very relaxed, and we trust all things, and then it bites us in the ass. And we
Literally.
stop trusting stuff for a while, and then we get complacent again.
Yep.
This is true.
Like right now, we're at the. We need to poke every chest and chair to make sure it's not gonna poke us.
All right. So you
And then
poke
it does.
You poke it. It doesn't. It seems like a perfectly normal chest.
Like, be accurate or be snaccurate.
Yeah, basically.
Oh my god.
That's exactly it, Mars. This is why we poke things first to make sure that they're not, mimics. And I go to open it when as I
Cool.
say that.
It swallows you.
Accurate.
All right.
To make sure they're not mimics, poke, poke, poof, and he's gone.
So Zeno, do me a favor, buddy. So you're grappled.
Okay.
And
Does he manage to yell when this happens?
I don't know.
Because none of us are there.
Oh, I guess probably not. You're gonna take 7 points of damage.
We have no
Okay.
idea.
And then that's piercing damage, and then you'll also take 4 points of acid damage.
Okay, so 10 total.
10 total.
Okay.
All right. And I'm just gonna
That
keep...
is spicy.
It's spicy. Okay, so I'll be back with you in just a second. So further down the hallway, Zeno just stops talking right in the middle of his... That's why we check... Actually, you didn't know you finished it. You finished the
Yeah,
sentence.
hear
that
anything,
is why
like,
we
even-
check for mimics.
You will hear the sound of a loud dresser or chest being slammed. Maybe he's just being petulant.
Yeah.
Possibly. But you guys are checking out the traps
I'm checking
here,
out
right?
the traps here. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna just, let's go take a look just to be.
Because he
Where is
really
he?
doesn't shut up.
Yeah, he stopped talking for 30 seconds.
All right.
And
so
he's not in the room.
He's not
So-
talking about himself.
you two in the trap hallway. I'll be with you in just a sec. I'm just going to finish this thing. All right. So looking around, Tia, you can see that the room is teeming with fresh food and the scent of fresh wine. Except for that rotting chicken carcass on the floor and the dead adventurer.
Ew.
Besides
Hey,
that,
Zeno?
Zeno, roll me initiative.
Do you?
How does a 21 sound?
Also, how shadowy is this room? Because we know Zeno can basically just vanish into shadows and
Dimly
not be able to
lit,
see him.
like the rest of the dungeon.
So
well, like,
he
rest
could
of
be
the
just
soul.
invisible to me,
You
basically.
could. All right, Zeno, what would you like to do?
I'm going to poke it.
Okay. So you can make me an
Oh, I have
attack-
to de-grapple, don't
You can make me an attack roll with disadvantage.
I? What's the roll to try and get ungrappled?
So it's escape artist. It's either an athletics check or a...
acrobatics
Acrobatics.
check?
Yeah.
It's one of
I'm gonna do an acrobatics check to kick my way out of its mouth.
All right, and I believe it's contested, right?
Yeah. You get to do a strength athletics check, I think.
Oh, that's right, adhesive.
All right.
What's that?
All right, so as you're inside of this thing's gullet, it is stuck to you. You feel it start to adhere to all the open flesh on you. Go ahead and give
Gross.
me a... give me an escape DC, or escape roll. Oh,
So
and
that is-
this is definitely made with disadvantage.
Oh, I hate you so much right now.
I'm sorry, I'm reading ability checks made to escape this grapple have disadvantage because you literally have the mimic glued to you.
Yeah.
Okay, that one's gonna be a 17. My first one was a nat 20.
Ah.
Okay.
Ouch.
Xeno is going to suddenly jut out of the thing and squirm out of this mimic's mouth, completely covered in slime. And that's going to be your round. So, Tia, roll initiative.
Yeah.
I hate mimics.
Hey, does it count as my dice being cocked if it landed perfectly on top of a different dice in my roller tray?
I'd have to see it.
Technically,
But was it a good roll?
No, it was a 1.
Okay. So Tia, you
Because then it would be like a 3, I think.
what were you trying to do? Run forward and hit it?
That was my initiative roll.
Oh, okay. So that's fine.
Yeah,
All right. So
not too bad, but
the mimic is going to suddenly sprout 4 arms and 4 legs.
Of course it is.
And Xeno, that is going to be that's 1 miss. But that's 1 definite hit as it slams into you from behind with one of its punches. It is going to deal 8 points of bludgeoning damage to you. And one of its hands is going to be attached to your back again. You are now grappled again.
Ah!
Grappled by the booty.
All right, Tia, you're up.
yeah, okay. I'm gonna use a bonus action to activate my staff because hopefully this thing isn't invulnerable to poison. Maybe we'll
Okay.
find out. And then I'm going to approach and attack it.
Sounds good. Go ahead and make me an attack.
Womp. Is that 5 feet? I don't know where the squares are. I think that's 5 feet.
I mean, there's a grid.
Oh, it's hard to see it on with the floor tiling
All right.
because
so
the floor tiling is not in line with the grid.
Oh yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah, I was just like, that's not the square. Oh, but it's the square.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that
looks
went
pretty.
from being almost rolling a 16 to rolling an 8. So that's a how do I get to that? That's a 17.
against a mimic, that's probably a hit. Go ahead and roll me
Okay.
damage.
It needs a DC 15 con save.
All right, fail.
Okay. Because now I need a bunch of D6s.
All right.
Wait, is that supposed to be a D8 for the thing? Did I write this down wrong? I think I wrote
Probably.
that down wrong.
I don't know.
Staffs, I'm pretty sure, is supposed to be 1D8. So. Someone correct me right now, please. Double check.
You know what? I'm gonna.
48s.
Mimics are.
No, it's 3D6, but then I think I have a 1D8 as well.
This mimic's not smart enough to talk. The chat's coming up with some great stuff.
Yeah, no, it's actually a really active chat today.
Yeah, I
enjoying
love it.
this.
I like
It's
Noir
really
Pegasus.
awesome.
Noir Pegasus is cool.
Mm-hmm.
Who is
Okay,
Noir
so
Pegasus?
Six.
Someone Amy met at work, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, neat.
I also misread her name just now as Team Armstrong.
Ian Armstrong.
Are you on Team Armstrong?
Ugh.
Just one second. My computer's telling me that's not connecting to the, not the internet, the charger. So I'm just gonna be off screen for a second, fixing it.
Sure.
Okay,
Give
that
me
should
a
be
wiggle.
16. Wait, no, 16 plus 6 is 22.
22 points of damage.
Of
Congratulations.
which
That's a solid hit.
7, 8, 9 is poison damage.
All right. So you are going to stab your staff into the side of the mimic, who's going to screech. And yes, you should always stab chests, but the mimic got a really good save to remain completely still for a round. I had to do a concentration check and it got a nat 20.
Ah!
All right. Xeno, you're up again.
So he's just gonna so the first thing he does is he's gonna yell out, "This is why I hate mimics," which can probably be heard in the hallway. And then he's gonna do an escape check again, and
All right.
he wants to escape to the other side of the room.
Okay. So
That's-
make me an escape roll, and then you can take your movement.
So that's gonna be a unnatural 20.
Sounds good. You're going to break free of this thing's grasp with a horrible noise.
Squelch.
And as you are running away, it's going to take a swing at you, but it's not going to hit you again.
Okay, cool. I'm now on the other side of the room.
Tia, however, is
Yeah.
right in front of me.
Yeah.
And you poisoned me, and I don't like you.
I did.
So
I have a AC of 15.
15. It's going to snap at you with its jaws and is going to miss you by a hair's breadth. And it's your turn.
I'm gonna attack it again because basically I'm gonna attempt to smack it like right across the front, like no, bad mimic.
He's just doing his job.
Okay, I'm pretty sure that's a hit because I rolled a 17 and I added.
That's
to it.
definitely a hit. Roll me damage.
That's the wrong thing. I didn't mean to open that. Okay. I'm using it two-handed because staffs have versatility. I think
Might
that
get
makes
that
it a
get that
higher.
D10.
I'm pretty sure it's a D10
I'm pretty sure it's a D. Well, it's either a D6 or a D8.
because it's a. Oh, come on, staff. Where's the thing? Give me information. Not
You
that.
get no information.
Honestly, he's not giving me any information. Sorry, one sec. This one? Do thing. It does. Oh, it was 1d6 bludgeoning or versatile 1d8. So last time I was doing it two-handed anyway. So
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Keep
All right,
using 1d8.
Do it.
Yes. So I will continue doing exactly what I was doing. I apologize for the delay. And it's going to be. Whoa! I rolled max damage on the staff, so that's
Cool.
going to be a 8 plus 6 is 14 bludgeoning.
Okay.
I need another DC 15.
Give me half poison.
Half poison. So the poison is going to be. I was a total of 12, so 6.
6. All right. So, taking your staff of the adder into your hands again, you're going to bring it down, and it's going to strike the side of it and bite into the side of the mimic, injecting it with even more poison. You're going to start seeing that its purpley innards are starting to turn a putrid brown.
Oh, I think if it succeeds the DC 15 con save, it actually doesn't take any. It
Doesn't
doesn't
take
take half. It all just doesn't take any. Yeah.
All right.
So-
But still, from that first blow, it is still kind of brownish on the inside. Farrah's going to walk in the room and just watch, because that's her thing. And we are at Xeno.
I am gonna shoot the damn thing
Okay.
a lot.
Okay. Or you're going to shoot
Um,
it twice.
Yeah.
Can we hear all this happening now?
We-
Yeah,
Yes.
but you're off
You-
having
You
adventures.
hear
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
a big.
I wasn't gonna go. I was just wondering if I could hear it. Be like,
Yeah, like
it sounds like a
you-
circus.
Bad mimic.
you heard Xeno like yell out, "This is why I hate mimics."
yeah, I don't want to go over there.
And then you
Yeah.
heard a big thunk along with bad mimic.
Yeah, I'm just
Um,
gonna let it be.
Don't worry.
Alright.
You guys are going to get your time in a minute.
All right, so I'm gonna I'm gonna do something I don't do very often. I'm
Miss?
going. Yeah, I mean that. Yeah, kinda. I'm going to do Hail of Thorns on this one at a level 2. On one of my attacks.
Sounds good.
And I'm gonna take the -5 plus 10. All right, so that is going to be dual 16s.
Okay. Dueling 16s will hit.
Yes, I'm so happy.
And do I get a dex save for Hail of Thorns?
I haven't written down that you do. Let me just check here super quick. I
Holy
wasn't
crap,
expecting to
really?
use this.
Really? So,
Mhm.
this is what you're gonna see. You're gonna cast Hail of Thorns. It gets a nat
Wait.
20 to dodge Hail of Thorns.
I don't think it does.
Move that fast.
Next time you hit a creature with a ranged weapon attack before it ends, spell in addition to normal effect of the attack, and each creature within 5 feet must make a dex save. So it makes a dex save, yeah.
Yeah, and I got a
that
nat
was
20.
the 20. So you get half damage on that.
I still think it's impressive that a treasure chest managed to flip out of the way of most of your thorns.
Yeah, that is beautiful. So I'm gonna give you the Hail of Thorns damage first.
Yeah, go ahead.
So that's gonna be 3.
Okay.
So that's not amazing. But
Mhm.
then my thingamajig, my arrows, do 32 bonus. That's that. Kill these. And so it's just those. 35.
35? All
yeah,
right.
I rolled really badly.
All right, it jumps out of the way of most of your thorns, which will rip into some of its bracketing and shelving. And then you're just going to pump it full of arrows. Are you using the energy bow?
Yeah, I'm using the energy
Okay.
bow.
2 quick bolts of shadowy energy are going to strike it and shatter it. As it collapses to the ground, you will see the shape of a chest begin to turn into purple protoplasm.
I hate mimics.
And with that, we're going to cut back to the other group.
Ew.
All right, back in the hallway about a minute ago. All right. So, you're standing in this hallway looking down the row, and you can see that there are splotches of blood, which... Oh, my bad, guys. I didn't actually put any blood in this hallway.
We can imagine it.
There. I drew some blood.
Okay.
I like it.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
All right. What you are going to see, of course, is that the doorway, or pardon me, the hallway curves at the end past these 3 alcoves. What do you do?
I want to investigate because this looks very trappy.
Absolutely.
So is this investigation, perception, insight?
This is going to be... It's going to give me perception this time.
Okay. 27.
Glancing down the way, you can see that these 3 alcoves look like there's some type of... It's kind of hard to see, but just the barest bit of a rounded, spiked point is visible on the first and third of these. Each of these protrusions, it looks like a large wedge spike, about the size of, honestly, about the size of like a spiked maul, juts out of the wall and slams into whoever goes past. It seems like a mechanical trap with a distinct trigger, not here. But these 2 that you can see look like they're in different places. Like they might have stopped when they impacted something enough times. You see nothing in the center one.
Do I see any way to avoid them going off?
Looking around, you can see that there is a little bit of dim light cast, because this entire level has the occasional glowing candelabra, or pardon me, glowing sconce on the wall.
Mm-hmm.
But what you'll notice for sure is that the light is positioned so much that the second that you lean forward to take a look, your shadow crosses the area directly in front.
I cast light on my hammer
Okay.
and just hold it out.
All right. Moving. Are you going to move forward?
I'm just going to hold my hammer out in front of it to see with the light, so I can see it without casting that shadow.
Okay.
But I have a feeling that it's probably the shadowing that causes it to work.
All right.
Vague thought. But I want to have a good look at it first.
Okay. It looks like a particularly vicious spike, built in such a way that it's designed not only to rend flesh, but to destroy any armor it comes in contact with.
And is it like this one that goes straight out? So if you docked it, you'd be okay?
It actually looks like it
Or it's
swoops out on a lever pivot, like it will go like down into your frame right around the chest.
Okay.
It's basically built to be a giant can opener.
Okay.
That's not very nice.
You will also
You
see...
have a giant can.
Taking a look at it, you can see that there are a number of grooves built into it, and that this spike looks like it's coated with adamantine.
That's nasty.
Yeah, and the grooves look like they have some type of residue in it, mixed with lots of blood. Very fresh, well, compared to the rest of this place, very fresh blood. You're thinking definitely this is the previous adventuring party that came through here that got slammed by this.
Okay.
But their bodies aren't here, so it means they got passed.
Or someone ate them.
You would hope.
All right, what do you two do?
Can I like roll insight or something to see if I think it's like shadow that causes it to react?
Sure, how would you do that?
I don't know. Where is the sconce on the wall and that's causing?
The
that what I
sconces
lean
are
for?
positioned. The sconces are positioned on either side of the alcove, such that.
Wow. Sorry.
What the hell was
I got
that?
excited. I got excited.
And you
No.
punched yourself in the face.
And it's not a not normal thing.
Okay.
Reach for the sconce and try to pull one down.
Okay. You reach up, and it's affixed pretty firmly into the wall.
Okay. So then the secrety sconces.
Anything?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought that the thing froze.
No, I was just waiting for you guys to do something.
You know what? That's its own type of freezing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Malia, do you talk at all about like the shadow thing, or have you stayed quiet this whole time?
No, I think I'd be muttering as I do it, like, oh, stupid shadow getting in the way. Light, and then think, I wonder if that's what triggers it.
Okay.
But then looking more closely at it.
I would check the floor to see if there's any tiles that can be pushed in that would set it off.
Okay. You can make me an
Typical
investigation
attack.
roll.
Unnatural 20.
Okay. You don't see any tiles that set it off, but the lighting here, as you look at it, you think that Malia is right. You think that it's the play of shadow. There's something about the floor that's reacting to the shadow. Maybe it's a mystical trigger. Maybe it's something built into the stone. It's hard to tell, but if you keep the walkway bright, probably should be good enough.
Hey, Farah, do you still have detect magic?
She's busy.
No.
She'll turn around. I'm watching Xeno get eaten.
But
Do you want me to test it?
What?
fine. Malia's gonna try running through the hallway
Oh, running. Okay.
using her hammer with light on it to try and keep the area light.
All right.
So I figure running means maybe I can get past stuff faster,
All right.
just in case it reacts.
Go ahead. Make me a dex save.
Okay,
You can do it with advantage.
sweet.
I'm watching Xeno get eaten.
So that ends up being unnatural 20.
All right. So, Malia, running across the hall, you are going to have the center one is going to jut out at you. But far slower than you expected. In fact, it's going to slam all the way down and into the ground beneath it, knocking away the stonework there, and is going to get lodged in the floor. You can hear it going as the gears try to reset it. And then you
Okay.
can smell the harsh fumes of oil being overheated and ground between old gears.
Okay then.
Malia? Did I see anything while she ran?
Yep, a giant spike slammed into the floor like it was trying to hit her, but like 10 feet behind her.
Okay. And anything about the use of shadow, like we were thinking?
It went off way later than it should have.
Okay.
It looks like whatever she did slowed it down significantly.
But now we can't get past, and she's apart from us?
You can get past. There's only a 5-foot section of floor missing.
I try.
All right. The spike is still lodged in the floor, unable to move.
But I can get past it?
Yeah. How do you get over it? Do you jump? Do you hip hop?
Like, Jack and the candlestick.
Oh yeah, you'll land on the other side without a problem.
Cool.
Monkey.
And as you
man.
round the corner, you will see that there's a room that contains a huge mosaic capped by a golden statue of a winged woman with the body of a lion.
I
She-
will hold Mars and be like, we're waiting for the others.
She rests in a calm pool of sapphire water. An altar of pure marble veined with silver rests in front of the statue. You will immediately recognize this as the Sphinx from the Vision. The same one. Alright, and you said you were waiting for the others?
Yes.
Alright, back in the other room. What are you all doing? Looking around. There's food on the table. There's a wine thing.
Right. So let's just leave. This is, yeah. You found the mimic. Congrats, Zeno.
The food is all fresh, right? On the table.
Except for the chicken on the floor, yeah.
I don't think we should touch it. I really don't think we should touch it because honestly, we don't. Okay, how did this other adventurer person die?
You can make me
I
a
don't
medicine
know.
check.
I will do that
I will take a drink of
because
water.
I will assume until I find out otherwise that it got poisoned.
I mean, there was a mimic in the room.
Yeah, but it would have
Consumed.
yeah, it wouldn't have stripped it of its weapons and things.
Maybe it wanted to set a Frank.
17
17?
for
Um,
medicine.
you check him, you lift his hand, you let it flop on the floor. He was poisoned.
Yeah, he was poisoned. So,
All right, I'm gonna wander out of the room.
Okay.
yeah, I don't think we want to be in here any longer.
Um,
I
There-
kicked the mimic's corpse, ooze. Slightly.
Kelly,
Yes.
to use a scroll of cure wounds,
Mm-hmm.
what do I have to do for that?
Do you have Cure Wounds as one of your class spells?
I don't think it's a class spell.
You can't use it then.
I believe it's available to rangers, though, isn't it? Or
Is
not
it-
at all?
If it is a class spell, because I don't have the spell list memorized, you can only use scrolls inside of your own spell list.
Mhm.
Ranger, Cure
What was
Wounds?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Mhm.
Cure Wounds, yeah. So
Yeah,
you
it
just
is-
you
it
just
is.
use it.
Oh, okay. So that's a level 1. I'm gonna use 2 of them.
Okay. You may do so. Farah is going to hop across the hole.
And those are 2d4, right?
I mean,
They're the same as a basic healing potion, as right? Oh no, cure wounds.
I believe it's a D8. Yeah,
Yeah,
one
that's a
D8
D8.
plus your spellcasting modifier.
1d8 plus spellcasting.
So one
yes,
D8
I was
plus
thinking of
wisdom.
potion. Okay. All right, so I'm using 2, so I will roll that.
2d8 plus wisdom. You
15.
regain 15 health.
Yay.
And the scrolls will crumble to dust. All right, at the other side, what are you all doing over there by the room? With the
Can I
Sphinx?
see Zeno coming back through the hall then?
Yes, he is pouting.
Okay, I'll call over. We found the Sphinx.
I'm
Lovely.
sorry, what?
Sphinx.
That's what I
Did you
wanted to hear.
Figure out how to deactivate this then, I guess? Or you triggered it?
A little bit of column A.
No.
All right, well, shall we go investigate the Sphinx?
Is it safe to investigate the Sphinx?
Probably not.
I don't know. We will find out. Or we will die.
Or we will find out and then we die.
That too.
All right, so entering the room,
There.
as I said before, the floor is a huge mosaic capped by a golden statue that resembles perfectly the Sphinx from your vision. There's a calm pool of sapphire water at her feet, and an altar of pure marble veined with silver rests in front of it. You can see that the altar itself has some celestial runes carved on it.
Can I read them?
Do you approach?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So, as you approach, you will be able to read that the celestial written there is, in fact, the name that you saw numerous times, including in that golden book. Tuamaphilia.
Molly, is there also Infernal there?
There is not.
I do not
Ow.
see any.
Okay.
This place has a very peaceful atmosphere as well, compared to the other rooms.
I blow this popsicle stand. No, I'm just kidding.
He is gonna start like pacing around the edge of the room. Just sort of
I need chaos.
looking curiously.
I feed off chaos.
So what is it? So, does it say anything worth, like, that's important there?
I think it's just his name.
What was the name?
I'm not saying it out loud. It's one of those things that
Oh,
calls
right.
it. You. Don't
Right.
say names out loud.
Right. Sorry, just, yep. I mean, I don't think it'll activate unless we do. Seems sort of
Do we
like that
have-
whole force channel thing. Just gonna
Do
move
I
over and
have
start.
any real
poking.
knowledge of sphinxes?
You can make me a religion roll.
Sure.
Oh, religion. That's cool.
Yeah, those are
Tia
celestials.
is examining the statue up close.
24.
24? All right. So there's
Specifically, kind of, I want to know more, like, is there any benefit to us calling it and dealing with it? Or should we just leave it alone and move on?
I think leaving it alone is probably a good idea. What you will know with the 24?
Yeah.
The flow of time around a sphinx's lair is somewhat different than normal. It kind of
Okay.
warps and undulates, which is a very strange trait. Very few creatures outside of the devils of hell risk touching time magic. The devils of hell are the only ones in Elos who actually do time magic, as far as you know. But some other creatures are strange and have auras that manipulate time on their own, kind of as an instinctive thing.
Mm-hmm.
You'll also know that they are travelers and beings from higher planes of existence who test people with magical riddles. And that this must have been a torturous existence for it, now that you are looking around this room and experiencing a sense of what its peace probably once was, to be locked inside of this charnel house. You actually have a moment where you genuinely worry about its soul.
Yeah, I think we should probably just leave.
That's
If
possibly a
I
good
come
idea.
across anything farther in where we can try and maybe release it, go back where it came, this has probably been pretty awful for it.
So is it conscious right now?
I'll give you one
Maybe.
more thing with that.
Yeah.
So as you're thinking about it, Sphinx, they're guardians. And they guard until their vow is fulfilled. Even if that means sitting by themselves for like 4,000 years.
Depends what it vowed. So maybe we'll find something farther in that can release it. Maybe we'll do something that will invalidate it and it can just leave. It has nothing left to guard.
Cool. Do we want to head down the creepy tomb stairs then?
Well, why don't we check the other side of that fire room real
Yeah.
quick?
Oh, okay, other side of the fire.
We don't
room
know
it
what
is.
it's gonna be if we're gonna get like
And I mean,
immolated.
it might be. Let's check the other side. Well, we can look to see if there's magic on it again if it's reset. But
That's
we
true.
might know the password now. I mean, it might have the same sort of password as like that weird hallway.
I mean,
Use
seriously,
the same password for everything.
who uses the same
Essentially.
password for everything?
Yes,
That's
but
not
it's
very
his house.
secure at all.
Remember, he lived here.
Yeah.
Would he want to like have to remember like 10 different passwords?
I don't know. Do you use the same key for your front door and your back door?
Yes. Why
That's
wouldn't
not
you?
secure.
Otherwise, you have to carry like 3 keys.
Just 2.
Well, it depends if you have a side door. Didn't think that through, did you?
I had
No.
side doors.
Mally's gonna go back across.
Tia's just following along behind
Yeah.
her as she goes.
All right, Mars, let's go get that chaos you were looking for.
I'm ready.
All right, and with that, you begin to proceed toward the other side of the dungeon. And I think that's a good place for us to take a bathroom break. We'll be back in 5 minutes, everybody. Hello and welcome back to Generic Fantasy Setting number 17735. This is Season 2, Episode 31, continuing toward the Death's Door. As we went to break, our characters were just heading toward the final northern corridor. And
Did you move us into the room?
Yeah.
yeah, I moved you into the room. Before
Okay.
you guys get there, though, I did want to say really quickly another shout out to Michael for doing a fantastic job on our frames. They look lovely for the second week in a row.
They're so
Thank you,
pretty.
Michael.
They're
are
amazing.
Super pretty.
They're pretty magical shields.
Mm-hmm.
You're a magical
shielding.
shield.
I'm shielding.
You know, I'm loving it. It looks
Does that
really
mean that we
good.
have like little hydras hiding everywhere inside of this?
What? Oh, I thought they were little dragons.
No, because Shield is infected with Hydra.
Oh my
right.
god.
That's
I
right.
mean, obviously, yes.
I mean, duh.
Duh.
Spoilers for a movie that's 8 years old.
No,
All
it's
right.
just spoilers for the crossover episode.
I can do this all day. Fairy, you don't have enough hit points to do this all day.
Oh my god.
Nope.
All right. So I moved all your figures for you to make life easier.
Elos's ass.
It's Elos's ass. It's Farah and the Teddy.
And last Sunday we found Fandelia's ass.
Vandalia.
Oh, did you? I
Who is
missed that.
Vandalia's ass?
The really like bootyful elfin
Oh,
chick.
yes, that's
Yes.
right.
Yes.
El Shannon Shananadon.
Yeah,
that was her name.
Yeah,
Had
she
the
was
ass of ages apparently.
with
Yeah.
3 N's and
So we named her
Shanadon.
Fandelia's ass.
Yeah.
Vandalia's ass. All right, so welcome back. Let's get into it. As you head back through the blasted room, you can see that the trap has not reset, which is probably good for you. Actually, let me
Yes.
just double check that the trap has not reset. Nope, hasn't reset yet. Whew, that was lucky. Moving up, you find yourself in the northern hallway. Now, the northern hallway here stretches almost 100... Nope, sorry, that's the previous hallway. One sec. Boop, 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 boop. West hallway? Blasted room? Throne room? Nice, okay, cool. That's what it is. Sorry, I forgot to number these pages. Yeah, no, rookie DM mistake. I'm not a rookie DM, this is weird. This hallway stretches 300 feet down, branching off twice at the end and the halfway point, both leading south. You can feel a cold draft blowing from the end of this hall. What do you do?
Gets fresh air or
You have to
No.
move down
Outside?
it carefully.
or just recycled air.
Recycled, but cold. It's
Ugh.
getting colder the more you go down here.
Yeah, I don't like this.
Okay, guys, just give me 1 second. There we go. All right. right. It went too far. Okay. All right.
Who has dogs in the background?
It either sounds like dogs or very angry seagulls. I can't tell.
It might be me because it's about that time of the night where everyone meets with their like small apartment dogs outside for dog heaven.
I might
What?
be.
How about dog seagulls?
Yeah.
Okay.
You want me
Dog-
to mute my
Eagles?
microphone?
Dog seagulls,
Seagulls.
stop it now. Yeah, just press to talk. Okay. One moment, please. Oh, okay, cool. All right, so down the hallway, what do you do?
I moved down to the first offshoot.
Okay.
Carefully
Mm-hmm.
move down to it,
I will follow.
and I'm gonna have a
I
look
will.
down.
Looking down the hallway,
Will
you can
also
see
follow.
that it leads 15 feet down to a large stone door. The ceiling here is quite a bit shorter than the rest of this level, only 15 feet tall. And as you look at the door, you see that it is covered in glyphs. They're not illuminated though, they're just burned into the side or to the face of the door. But
Okay.
you can give me an investigation roll.
Yes, please. 17.
17? The glyphs look really familiar. You're not quite sure what they are, but they look familiar. They're high celestial.
Pull the book out.
Okay.
Click, 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 click.
So you pull out the book that you took from the previous level?
Yes.
Okay. As you do, you're going to hear the glyphs on the door start to hum slightly.
Inside.
Sure.
18.
Looking at the... Who stepped on Farah?
That might have been Mars.
Mars, stop sitting on Farah's lap. She's not even wearing the teddy. There we go.
Not yet, anyway.
Don't like this.
You know, I couldn't find where you had placed my marker, so I was like trying to look at where it went.
So, looking at through the bot, that's what I got distracted by the missing figure. There we go. As you flip through the book, you think that reading off a few of the runes from inside of the book, there must be some type of clue inside of here. You can attempt an Arcana check using the book as a focus.
Sure. I've got 5 for Arcana.
Okay, go ahead.
21.
21. After flipping through the book for just a moment, you do your clerically duty, and with Tuamat Duat Ramut, and with that final syllable, the door is going to shimmer and vanish, revealing
Sweet.
It's awfully complicated for a password.
And as you say that, you're going to probably see why.
Is it a room full of a ton of loot? Mimics everywhere.
One of these days, you're gonna get in big trouble, bud. From all that looting.
Probably.
That is pretty fancy looking.
Inside, you see a diamond-shaped room that holds a huge semicircle desk set around a summoning circle. A cold draft can be felt in this room, but it must be the source of whatever that draft was, this room feels chilly, and as you enter, your breath is going to be visible on the air.
Whoa.
Hmm.
Is that a fire in the middle of the summoning circle?
There are some lit embers still there in the center of the room. Looking in, there's a bench over in the corner. There is what looks like some type of sarcophagus or Iron Maiden device in the back. This desk is ringed with papers and various things.
Can you imagine if the Iron Maiden was a mimic?
Oh yeah, that'd be great.
That would be horrifying.
That would be... No, we don't want that.
I don't want this.
I should do that in one of my games next.
Mhm.
That would be hilarious.
Iron Maiden.
Horrifying, but hilarious.
All right, so looking into the room, what do you do?
I'm gonna wander on in.
Okay. Boop, boop, boop,
Yeah,
boop,
I'll
boop,
let
boop,
you. I'll
boop.
let any trap hit you first.
Yeah, I'm
Yes,
gonna
hovering back a little bit more.
follow the wall opposite side of the bench.
Okay, so you walk right there.
Yeah.
Cool. One sec. Zeno,
Yeah.
Kelly
what's your armor
tells.
class?
It is 16.
Oh, look, that's an exact 16. Zeno, you start walking around the room, and as you do, you are... Oh, okay.
That's never good.
No, not usually.
Max damage. Okay, so Zeno walks across the room, stepping across the rug that's directly in front of him, laid on the ground.
I was worried about that, Rogue.
He starts moving toward the wall when suddenly the rug rises up and wraps around him, constricting tighter than a boa. You're going to take 15 points of bludgeoning damage, and I need initiative.
Mimic.
And... Oh, and one
takes-
moment, please.
The highest form of flattery.
Oh, I grabbed every book except one. Cannot wait to
Oh,
replace this
Kelly, I like
treasure.
your got ham shirt.
It's gonna be sweet. Okay, and 1 second, guys, and I'll ask for your initiatives. 2, 8.
Did you want all of us to roll initiative?
Anybody, please roll initiative, and then if you get involved, you get involved.
Yeah, okay,
Okay.
because I'm just in the hallway, but... I might
Not a
never actually
one.
act because I rolled a 3.
Okay. And I just need to have one more thing here. Boop, boop, boop. Do I have a token for this? I forgot to throw one thing in here. Boop, 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 boop. I'll just use this. Do I have... That will be... Ooh, no, that's totally better. I'll use this one instead. Thank you for your patience. Just gonna change the layer of that to a token layer.
Honestly, at this point, Xeno's going to be the patience.
It's true. Okay, and let's go with a little bit of fight music.
Usually he's better at not being killed.
It's just when you fight stealthy things. Alright, so that's a 15 for me.
I got
And,
a 22 for initiative.
Okay, so... Okay, 15 and up. Who had... So 22. Who's next?
18.
18. Above 15. 14. Actually, it's boom. Then it's 13, 12, 11, 10, 9. Tia, what'd you get?
5.
Jeez.
And Mars, you got a 1?
Yeah, and then I added my thing to it, but it was also a 5.
Okay.
So you would act first then, I think.
Yeah, because mine is 4.
All right, top of the initiative. Zeno, you are grappled.
I'm gonna try and undo that with an acrobatics check. I want to like flip out of this thing.
Okay, just one moment. Let me double check something real
Okay.
quick. Boop, boop, boop. You are restrained, blinded, and at risk of suffocating.
Oh no!
Jeez.
You got engulfed.
Yeah.
All right.
So, I just want to double check. Restrained, your speed becomes 0. Attack rolls against you have disadvantage. And you have disadvantage on dex saves, but not on ability rolls. So, cool.
All right. Well, acrobatics is an ability roll, luckily enough.
It is.
So here we go.
Good luck. I feel like I can do.
You jinxed me really bad.
What'd you get?
Because that was
Did you
a
get a
nat
tier roll?
one.
That was a nat 1? I'm going to give myself a free constriction on that.
Oh god!
You're going to take another 10 points of crushing damage as
I'm
your
gonna
bone-
die.
your bones are
That's okay,
pulverized
Malia
by this
can res
beautiful
you.
rug. All right. So, next in the initiative, we have the ooze that you guys didn't see. Suddenly, one of
Jesus.
the vials on the desk is going to leap out and move toward the door. What is my speed? My speed is... Oh my god, really? Oh, this is so good. It's going to leap across the room and using its elongated tendrils of ink is going to lash out at Malia, being the closest one there. Malia, is your armor class 19?
No,
Is it 20?
it's 18.
Oh, okay. All right. One of its tendrils is going to whip past you, but the other one is going to crack you in the side of the head, dealing 8 points of damage plus 8 points of bludgeoning damage, plus 6 points of acid damage.
Okay, so the 8 gets. No, that's my other character. Sorry.
Yeah, that's your barbarian. All right. So you take 15 points of total damage. 7 of which is acid as it slaps you across the face, and you feel your skin begin to sizzle. Malia, you're up.
Well, first it needs to make a reaction.
Okay.
Dex save, please.
That is a 11.
Yeah, no.
Is this thunder damage?
No, this is lightning damage.
Same thing in this system.
No, it's not.
No.
They're two different things.
Are they actually?
Yeah, because
Thunder
I can
damage
do
is like
lightning
a-
or thunder damage.
Okay.
So
One's a zappy zappy, one's a big sonic bang. As I understand it. But now I'm just thinking about that one
come to thinking, I haven't been using these. So Channel
Imagine
Divinity
Dragon song.
for full, so
yeah,
16
normal
lightning
ones.
damage,
16 lightning damage.
and it gets shoved 10 feet away from me.
Okay, so that drops it to... All right,
Go ahead,
there
Mark.
is an explosion that is going to push it back that far. Xeno, you are covered. That's a nice, easy way to do it. All right, and Malia,
Yes,
what do you do with your turn?
I'm going to attack the rug
Okay,
with a spell. I'm just going to Sacred Flame it.
okay.
Oh, hot damn! Ah! Not 20.
Because
Okay.
Sacred flamed it.
So
Hot.
that's...
Strangely, it's not vulnerable to flame things.
This is not flame, this is
I
radiant.
know it's radiant, but I was just surprised.
That's 20 damage.
20 damage. All right,
Yeah.
so you bloody this rug, burning some of its tassels off with holy flame, and now
the
it
next attack
Good.
against it gets advantage,
Tassels
Okay.
are hideous.
I believe.
It is going to.
No, it doesn't. Never mind. Wrong one.
Oh,
Both radiant damage, but different ones.
so you did how much damage total?
20.
20. All right, sorry, I just noticed something. Xeno, take 10 points of damage.
Ah!
Oh shit!
Are
Really?
you unconscious?
While grappling a creature, the rug takes half damage and gives the thing it's grappling the other half.
Oh.
crap.
Boy.
So you call down Sacred Flame and start to hear Xeno freak out inside of the rug.
Ah! Ah! What are you doing?
The rug is going to try to constrict you again.
I don't like the rug.
The rug is going to get another 10 points of damage against you. I need you to... No, you're fine. You're fine. Oh, sorry. Pardon me. I'm mistaken. 11 points of damage because I forgot how to count.
Feel free to continue forgetting how to count.
Nah, I'm good. All right.
Okay.
Farah's turn. She is going to step inside of the door and use Firebolt on... Ooh, actually, one sec.
Don't fireball the carpet. Oh god.
I swear to God, if she fireballs the carpet.
Damn, she didn't keep Dispel.
No.
She will
Did
say...
she say something about that?
Yeah, she'll say, Dispel it. And
carpet?
And is going to Firebolt the ink with a... Holy crap, I can't believe that was a hit. Oozes are great. So that is going to be 2d10 plus 5. That is... Firebolt is my new favorite spell. 19 points of damage.
Nice.
Okay, well, slightly less actually, but you know, it was a good try. So that drops it to that. All right. There is an explosion of fire as it strikes the ooze, but the ooze is still hanging on pretty well. Mars, you're up.
So she's just gonna walk down
Okay.
and be like, "What's happening?"
There is a rug rolled up around Xeno.
You can yell. Like, do you actually say what's happening in character?
Yeah, because I haven't
You
been
can
up
hear
there.
Zeno like yell out from in the rug. I'm in a carpet.
Let's be fair. What does it sound like?
Thank
Thank you. That's what I wanted to hear.
Okay.
Mally will say, hit the ooze.
Hit the ooze.
Deal with the ooze.
Okay, excuse me, thanks, but I come up to next to Farah.
Okay, bye.
So the ooze is right here. What do you do?
Actually, technically my character should be in this one.
Let me see.
I was at the doorway.
I'm just trying to see it on your map here. Is it the big, like,
Black thing.
black thing?
Yeah. There. Now it's a little easier to see now. Made it bigger.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, it's just very small on my phone here, and like looking at here, it was just like, is that the ooze?
The ooze. It's the secret of the ooze.
I don't really want to go stab it.
You should stab it with your entire arm.
I mean, do what you gotta do.
That is true. And I do have magic weapons. Okay, so yeah.
I mean, sure, if that's your choice.
Yeah, why not? Let's see what happens.
All right, sounds good. So, wow, that is... So many people I know have this trait in real life. But yeah, go ahead and make me your 2 attacks.
Okay. So my lowest is a 18.
Those are 2 hits then.
Cool. So then please do 3, 5. That's gonna be 7.
7 points of damage. All right. Rushing forward, you slash into this thing twice, and you remember to use your new sword, right?
Yes.
So you roll the d6 instead of a d4?
Mhm.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it just rode low.
Nice. Its hit points are looking pretty nice right now. So as you slash into it twice, there is a burst of this strange inky acid that splashes over your skin. You're going to take 6 points of acid damage.
Okay.
And Tia.
Can I also use my disengage to
Jump back?
Back up, yeah.
No, because you used your bonus action to attack twice.
Okay, yeah. Okay, never mind. Owie.
All right. Tia, what you do?
Well, this seems like a huge mess, and I should do something about it, but I also don't know how effective a staff is going to be against a goo.
That's what I was thinking.
Your slashes did a decent job. They bit into it.
30. So that's my full move up to there, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I can hit it with my staff, or I can beast shape once, but we don't know what else is in this dungeon, so... Decisions. I am...
Wow, this thing's smarter than a lot of people I know. Holy shit, I didn't even look at this page next to it. I'm using that in a... What the hell?
Yikes. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna use my bonus action to activate my staff again, and I'm gonna attack this thing with my staff two-handed. Is it immune to poison?
I don't know. Let's find out.
Poison?
I mean, I know. I'm looking right at it. But...
I know, but... I also get a nat 20, so I really, 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 really hope it's not immune.
Let's find out.
Because I don't nat 20 very often.
It failed.
And so it's not, okay, so that means I get all of my d6s is going to be 66 and 2d8.
I think that luck post really helped.
Yes.
Yeah, you just
You got a nat 20, Amy.
So
You just keep being positive. You can kill the karma by complaining about bad rolls.
I will. That's what I've been doing the whole time.
Kill the karma?
The bad
Yeah.
karma. Yeah.
No, you have to be happy.
No, you've been complaining that you've been killing the good karma.
Yeah, you kill the good
Yeah.
karma by complaining about the bad karma. You gotta roll
No, I
with
just
it.
gave my bad karma over. I just handed it over to Xeno with that one.
Yes.
All right, that's all I care about. Honestly, given his
Okay.
track record, he can handle a little
Right?
bit of bad luck. What do you got?
Handle some
True.
pain. So, for the staff hit itself, it's
Mhm.
going to be 14 plus
Strength.
Where's my
Or dex.
strength mod? It's strength. It's going to be 14 plus 6 is so 20 bludgeoning.
Okay.
And then for poison damage, that's a 5. That's a 6. That's a 10. That's a 14. 16, 18, 23 poison damage.
23 poison damage. Fantastic hit. It is now, as much as it can ever be said for an ooze, bloodied as parts of it start to rip and tear away from the force of your strike. It hits the ground and makes this strange noise.
Stay down.
Sexy.
And Xeno, you are up again. Would you like to try to escape again?
Acrobatics check.
That one.
No, that one's gonna be an unnatural 20.
All right. So with a, you are spat out onto the rug.
Yay!
Or
and
no,
I'm
no,
gonna-
you're spat out off of the rug, not onto the rug.
And I'm going to move like into the corner.
Okay. So are you spending your action doing a Oh no, you couldn't. So one moment, I get an attack of opportunity against you.
Oh God.
Back in you go.
That would be so great. I don't think I got
Terrible.
enough though. Is 15 enough to hit you?
It is not.
Oh, so close. So it's going to swoop at you, but miss. At this point, it is the ooze's turn, and that
Probably
reminds me
pretty
one
mad at
thing.
me.
I totally forgot about this. Tia, do me the honor of taking 5 points of acid damage from your attack. You hit it, and it sprayed itself onto you, burning through some of your clothing. And it's going to take this opportunity, now that it's being waylaid by both of you, Tia and Mars. Okay. That is definitely a miss on Mars. Tia, that's a 17 versus you.
That will hit.
Okay, so first of all, do me the honor of taking 7 points of bludgeoning damage, and then as it slaps you across the face, you will also take 6 points of acid damage as it starts to sizzle through your hair and a little bit of your your peach fuzz or whatever you got going on here. Malia.
Oh, I have a
Okay.
reaction I can use. Absorb elements. Hold on. Does this work for? Oh, it's not. Oh, wait. Did you say acid damage?
Acid is an element.
Yeah, I can use my reaction. Absorb elements.
All right, do it.
Yeah. it lessens the effect of the attack.
So that would be for the first 8 points.
I have resistance to the triggering damage type until the start of my next turn.
Okay, so that means you took 4, 6.
Yeah.
So you took 7 points of damage instead of 14.
Yeah.
Cool, that's way better. All right, Malia, what do you do?
Well, I will try Dispel Magic on the carpet.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm going to cast it as a 4th level because it works better at that. And I want to keep a 3rd level for Revivify just in case.
All right, so you cast it.
That's my damage.
What's your spell save DC? Is it in fact? Oh my god, that's my save. Never mind. The rug will surge up, looking like it's about to pounce back on one of you, and as you cast that, it will flop to the ground like any normal rug.
Okay.
All right, Farah's turn. Farah is going to try to smuck this thing again, and she does, casting another firebolt onto it. That is going to deal, if I can grab my dice, what? 12, 17 points of damage. Why wasn't I not using firebolt to begin with? This is ridiculous. Because I forgot that it existed.
And
So
because things were resistant to fire damage?
No, it's because I forgot firebolt was good.
Oh.
Because I kept using magic missile instead, and I'm like, oh my god, why not just use cantrips all the time?
Yeah.
Because I'm dumb. It's because I never play wizards in games. Mars, you are up.
Ow. Okay.
This ooze is right in front of you. It looks like it's on its last threads.
I'll try to attack again.
Okay, you are going to be able to sneak attack. Somehow. However you sneak attack an ooze.
Yes, my. So unfortunately, no 20s this time.
Okay.
But based off of the last ones, they both hit.
Okay.
Cool.
Roll me damage.
I already did.
Or did you?
5,
Nice.
11, 16, 18,
Oh, nice.
22, 24. That one gets +2. And then another 6. 32.
32. All right, so leaping forward with 2 precise strikes, you are going to deal a crippling blow to this thing, slashing through its inky, mercurial, swirling nature, and with a shriek, it is going to reverse course and surge back inside of its bottle, pulling the cork with it.
Can I, if I'm the next to act, smash the bottle?
You can try.
Or you could just seal the bottle,
Ow.
like wrap stuff around it so the cork can't come out.
And
All right.
not just break out. I guess Yatia's gonna do that.
Okay, and we are out of combat.
Can we make this stick permanently? I don't want this thing climbing out and attacking us.
It's dead for now.
Mm.
Oh, help me roll this rug up quick, Farah says.
Right,
Hey.
sure.
Put it in the bag of holding. Zeno, get your butt
Wait,
over here.
Why are we taking it?
Because this isn't a rug of smothering.
What is it?
Okay, well, it's an angry rug, but look at the stitching. Look at the
It's
craftsmanship.
very well made, I think.
It's a flying rug, Tia.
Then why isn't it flying?
Because it was kicking Zeno's ass instead.
It did do that thing. Okay, let's
We
put it in the bag
take
of
it,
holding.
we rehabilitate it, we have a flying carpet.
Okay, that's pretty dope.
Maybe tie it up with some rope.
It's probably a
Can
good
we use
idea.
the silk rope so it doesn't get mad at us for chafing?
That's fine.
Who knows how to tie people up with silk rope?
Mm.
Doesn't?
And like that, it'll be beautifully tied.
Yes.
Oh, that was fast, you know?
I have a lot of practice.
He's used to being quick.
I mean, yeah, kinda.
Anyway.
And And into the bag of holding it goes.
All
I'm
right.
going to put flying carpet in the party loot. Okay.
Mallory will also
That
move
was
into
good.
the space now.
All right.
Okay, watch out for that circle in the middle. It looks like a summoning circle.
You think? Does it look like the other one from the other room? She's just like Tia's at the periphery of it, not actually like on it, but
I
I
like
say,
would like anybody who's
"Don't
looking at it
Touch it.
to make me a religion roll.
Yeah.
here.
Let's use that one. That one's nice. Oh, that one's very nice.
That's a 13 from Tia.
21.
21. Anybody else making the roll? All
I'm
right.
rolling the rug.
So, glancing around the room, you are going to see that the glyphs in here are written in Celestial, in High Celestial, no less. And it becomes immediately apparent to both of you that this is a room for summoning celestial beings.
All right.
This is cool.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything that looks like it'd be worth a lot of money?
You can,
Probably most things.
anybody who wants to look around, you can make me an investigation roll.
Absolutely,
sure.
that sounds great.
Yes. That's going to
always wanna
be
look around.
a 25.
7.
Nice.
14.
5.
5?
Yeah.
All right. So, Malia, glancing
Yes.
around the room, your eyes are going to lock on one thing in particular. There is a fiery orange jacinth. I believe it's how it's pronounced.
Oh, what now?
A jacinth. Google it real quick and you'll see. It's vaguely shaped like a triangle.
How do you spell that?
Jacinth. It's an
Oh.
orange stone of quite significant value.
Ooh.
And it is one of the
that's
ones.
pretty.
It's also shaped perfectly that you think it can be hewn into one of the empty slots on your hammer. And this is one of Vela's colors.
Nice.
Xeno, with that roll, you are going to glance around, and using your knowledge of Draconic, you are going to see that there are 4 spell scrolls laid out across these tables
Okay.
that look like would be quite valuable or
Okay.
useful in the future. You'll find scrolls of Magic Circle, Wall of Force, Circle of Death, and Mirage Arcane.
Okay.
Tia and Mars, as you're looking around, there's not super much in this room overall. But if you take time to look around, Tia, searching this dresser, you will find that there are 2 ingots of platinum inside.
Neat.
Those
Sweet.
are worth 500 gold each.
Yeah, that's sweet. Yeah.
And Mars, as you are looking around, you will see that this laboratory here also had a place for, it looks like, making all sorts of alchemical solutions. With a little bit of work, you could probably rekajig this into a poisoner's kit.
Ooh. Yoink.
All right, and as that's going on, so you are grabbing those. Farrah's going to investigate the front of the room.
Okay.
And is going to stand in front of this strange, almost sarcophagus-shaped fixture on the wall. Weird.
Hmm?
Oh, hey, check this out. And she's going to pick something up off the table and hold up a small blue stone shaped
That-
vaguely prismatically. I have a bad idea.
What is it?
And she's going to toss it up in the air, and it is going to start to fall and catch in orbit around her head. At which point, the door to the room is going to rematerialize and shut, and the light is going to change to a deep, bright blue.
What'd you just do?
I don't know.
Did you just trigger the trap?
Hopefully not. And as that happens, you are going to see that the coals in the center of the room are going to flare to life,
Oh, never mind.
Oh,
You just
crap.
summoned something.
and a spectral figure is going to appear in the center of the fire. A tall man with black skin, a shaved head, and deep frown and worry lines around his eyes and mouth. You'll recognize him from the statues in the hall.
Conan?
The same.
Wait. Like, actually?
I am a memory of who has come before. I have left this for the next who would come after my passing.
Oh.
How long has it been?
A long time.
Like 4,000 years.
I
Uh,
honestly don't know.
Does the Sea of Sand still threaten my people?
I
Yep.
think it's
Worse.
more than threatened.
It's
Almost
destroyed the old
eaten
city. They've created a new city.
And
They had
it's
to move.
continuing to threaten.
Yes.
Should you be of good heart and strong mind, I ask that you go and restart the Terra engine.
Terra engine?
We don't actually know what that is.
Is it in here?
This entire tomb was constructed in order to magically reverse the cursed Sea of Sand and control it. Every sin and travesty, every debaucherous act, and every death inside of this place was done for the greater good. I cannot let it all be for naught, but I had not the strength to continue doing this after so many years. After so many years alone. I ask that when you reach the lower depths, restart it if you can.
What? How?
How do you restart it?
What
I will
does that
give you a
require?
key.
Key.
Does it require being trapped here forever?
No.
That's good, at least. Then, yeah.
But should it be restarted, it should give the people of Apesh at least a fighting chance to learn another way to defeat our ancient nemesis and remove the curse. I was not strong enough and chose the easy way.
What? So, did they tell us already who the nemesis was and where the curse came from? I can't remember it all as player,
I believe that you did find out that it was an elvish curse, yes.
but not specifics really.
Not specifics, it's lost to history for the most part.
Okay, in
But
that
the
case,
ancient enemy in this place sounds like he's talking about the Sea of Sand itself.
yeah. But the question to you wants to know is, so how did the curse happen? Like, where did it come from?
Like, what's its origin?
Yeah, why was it cursed?
Our lands were cursed by the envious elven marauders. The ones who came from the world beyond. They were jealous of our islands, and so they cast us into misery and Abaddon.
Do you know what the root of the curse is, or how to uncurse it?
Or by starting this mechanism, what does it actually do?
Yeah.
How does it help?
It pushes the sands back.
By doing what? There's a lot of sand. It has to go somewhere. Had to have come from somewhere.
Is it a storm?
It will coalesce the storm at the center. This room is sealed now, but I would ask you not repeat these names for your own safety outside. My tomb and the Terra engine below are guarded by a fierce guardian. Tuamophilia, a creature chosen for her innate goodness, to resist The cultists and machinations of Sargalish, the demon of sandstorms.
Oh. I saw that.
Thanks.
I do not know how she has fared, but I ask that you treat my servant well, and release her if able.
How do we release her?
To reach the area, there are 2 ways. Further down the hall, he gestures toward the last hallway that you had not passed to. There is another. Speak the name of my devoted. As you face toward the eastern sun, from whence you came. My passage shall open and guide you down to the room that holds the engine. None know of this passage save I.
So that's the room just down the hall from here?
What about that other room? The secret passage? Where does that
He's
lead?
talking about.
That was that one?
Yes, I believe so.
Oh,
The one with the force barrier?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Just it sounds like
We did find that one.
yeah, we found that.
I'm really good with stonework. It stood
And-
out to me.
None know of this door except for I.
Or anyone who's
Yeah.
good at finding.
He just kind of
secret
stares into space, and he's a
It's a
recording,
memory,
so he
yeah.
only has so many. He only has so much NPC data.
Yeah, I know. It's just like, you know, anyone who figures out that you really liked your wife. Anyway,
My darling chose to pass on to death's embrace and return to the essence of her people. She came as penance for her generational crimes against the Apeshians. I accepted her forgiveness and loved her dearly, fiercely.
so
So what's in the room beside this one?
yeah,
the other
one
door
that's...
down that leads to the passage of death.
Oh,
So don't go that way.
I think let's not go that way.
That
Let's
way
take his route down.
leads to a series of dangerous obstacles set to challenge even the most greedy of treasure seekers.
Alright,
Yeah, let's not go that way.
let's not go that way.
Okay.
You will need to be able to open the door to the Terra engine. I grant you this, my scepter. And in the center of the room, there's going to be a... It honestly looks strange. It's a length of material about 18 inches long that keeps shifting and flexing. It's getting shorter and longer and just kind of... It's like it doesn't know what state it should be. One of you who is a true sorcerer, accept this gift.
I'll just look at Farah.
Yeah, Tia.
We
like,
all look at
points at
Farah.
Do I get a
Farah.
thing?
You get a thing.
Yes, take the thing. Sorceress.
It's true. And she's going to reach into it and is going to pull out a swirling wand made of what looks like brass and tipped with kind of like a fiery ruby.
Fancy.
Ooh, I like it. May it serve you well. And you... He slowly turns and looks at you, Xeno. You have my bow.
Yes.
The seal exists for a reason.
What is the seal for?
It holds back the bow's power.
How much power?
Yeah.
I think hadn't we already worked out it was kind of like a parasitic thing or something?
At your own peril.
Seems not a good thing.
I wish you all the best.
Have fun.
I cannot. I'm already gone.
Have
Rest in peace.
exist in perpetuity.
Save my people. And with a little blink, he'll just vanish out
Memories
of
are
existence.
weird.
No pressure or anything.
Let's go save the world.
Let's go
Yeah.
be
This continent.
some big goddamn heroes.
All right, let's
Are
head
you
back
allowed
down
to
to
say
the.
that? Tia's like comments
I can say whatever I
offhandedly,
want to.
heading back. So did we actually unseal the room? Are we good to go, or did he just vanish without telling us how to unlock the door?
Yeah, I already did that, Tia.
Oh
It's that hallway with the force barrier.
no, this door right here,
Oh,
the chamber.
Farrah probably can do it. Whatever that thing on our brow is what started it, so.
Oh yeah, this thing.
Yeah, can that undo the seal or whatever sealed the chamber?
I mean, probably.
No! Wait, if the chamber's sealed, he said
Yeah.
it was safe to say those names.
Yeah, because he said
Oh.
the names.
Yeah. Why
we
don't
ever-
we rest here?
Oh,
Yeah.
It's sealed. It's protected from them even hearing those names.
Are you saying that you want to have a slumber party inside of a celestial summoning room
Yep.
Yeah.
full of
Kind of.
cool stuff?
Well,
Yeah.
no shit,
Yeah.
Farrah.
Can we go back to the library real quick and grab some books?
But then
You'd
Did
have
we
to
bring those
open
with
the
us?
door.
unsealed.
yeah.
I'm sure there are books in here. Investigation check. Are there books in here?
There are, in fact, books in here.
Like I'm pretty sure I'm
do they
looking at a
look
book right
interesting?
now.
Let's rest here before we have to go down.
Yeah, actually, pretty
Zeno
interesting.
got a little eaten.
Cool.
Really like that idea. I'm a little
I got eaten by two things
charged
today.
myself.
Yeah.
I'm
that
a
a new
little
record
sore, but
for
not
you?
bad.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I've only ever been eaten by one thing in a day. I've been eaten by two things today.
Tomorrow's
Wait,
going to be really
when
rough.
else did you get eaten?
I got eaten by another mimic in the other room.
When? That was twice today.
Yeah, remember
Oh, wait.
when I screamed out, this is why I hate dealing with mimics, and Farrah
No.
said, I'm watching Zeno get eaten by a mimic.
Oh yeah, you weren't there
That's-
for that.
Yeah, but that's not
no,
a
we
mimic,
had
that's
to-
a rug.
It counts.
No, it doesn't count. It's a rug of...
The rug did try to engulf him. That's sort of the same thing,
You
right?
know, it tried to eat me. I'm gonna count it. I got eaten
Technically
twice
tried to
today.
strangle you, but okay, sure.
Deal with it.
The ooze spat acid at me.
Yeah,
Oh,
me too.
should we keep the ooze in the bag of holding?
Problem.
That will kill it, won't it?
No, it's a construct. That's a that's an
And
ink.
no,
what if it got
probably
loose
not.
in there, though?
Well, it's an ink guardian. It when an ink guardian is defeated, it takes about a day for it to regenerate inside of its bottle. Even if you get rid of everything, like the bottle's pretty much indestructible. They're fantastic things to leave around studies if you don't want anybody messing with you. Plus, they don't tend to let the ink bleed into anything else in the room. It's really useful because you think that they would get all messy and
So how if people put them there on purpose, how do they keep them from, preventing the owner from going in?
I mean, it's a pet.
So how does it know who its master is?
I mean, it's smarter than it looks.
Oh.
So,
So can we
but
just
would
talk
it
to it?
accept us?
I mean, I'd have to housebreak it or something, or maybe you could talk
Can't you
to
show it the wand or something and be like, look, I have
Well,
a
it might
gift
like
from
the
your
Iron
master.
Stone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why don't we hold it like in a pocket or something instead
Yeah.
of throwing it in the bag
Yeah.
of holding where it could destroy all of our stuff if it got out?
Oh, that's a
Yeah.
good point. I mean, it should take about a day for it to come back, and we'll be out of here by then.
Yeah, fair.
Here, Farrah, you hold on to it.
I have so much cool
Look,
stuff today.
You
I'm
want a
gonna take a
pet,
nap.
so
Hey.
if you need to housebreak it, go for it.
I feel like I could have pulled anything out of that circle. You think a wand was the right idea? I was thinking wand, but like I feel like I could have pulled like a staff or something. Then I could have.
Yeah, but think about how cumbersome that would be. You have to carry a
And
staff
you're gonna
around,
look
like
way
me.
cooler to kind of hold it out, and I'll be like,
Yeah.
with a wand, right?
A wand suits you way more than a staff.
And it suits your hats way better.
Which I don't
That's
have a hat
true.
right now.
No, but
No,
we're
but
gonna
you
trade
do have
do
a hat.
generally. So you just need to get one made to suit the image.
When we leave this place, we are going to be rolling in money.
If we don't get, arrested for breaking and entering their sacred.
We'll be fine because we'll have saved the entire country.
I don't know that they'll see it that way, but I'm
We
hoping.
will leave the country immediately.
I'm hoping.
We can basically be like, look, dude, O'Hannon told us to do it.
They'd be like, he's been dead for this long.
He told us
And we can
to do
put
it.
Zone of Truth on saying, he told us to do it.
Yeah,
That's true.
His ghost.
Yeah.
He asked us to save you all. And we
he
did it.
He told us to loot his tomb.
Well, no.
Just don't say that
No,
part of it.
I feel like no.
No.
This was in the room. We brought it back to you.
That's what I heard.
We saved you all.
Okay, bye.
Sing songs about us.
Do you think he was being
Chaos?
real about the Terra engine?
I have no idea. I've heard that term a few times now.
Yeah, it's been
We've seen
showing
it a
up.
few times
What
too,
if it's
I
like a
think.
doomsday device?
I don't know.
Then we'll be out of the country before it goes off.
Doomsday
set
means
up a
more than the
bedroll.
country, Zeno.
I mean,
well,
continent?
it's across
Really?
the ocean from where we live.
Yeah.
I'm sure we'll be fine.
Look, no one said Doomsday had to be global.
Yeah.
And-
you guys, I'm gonna set up a bedroll.
And I mean,
Yep.
Are you gonna put on the teddy?
we also don't know
could.
necessarily where the stone is that we need to find.
Yeah.
What
Stone?
in
So
this
we
the
might
other
have
half.
to go into the death
Hopefully
door.
it's in the final room, but maybe we have to go. Who knows if they found that corridor?
I feel like they must have.
Not necessarily.
Well, then who else went through it?
Who
There
knows?
weren't fresh footprints in there for
Oh,
a
they
very,
weren't.
very long time.
Yeah,
That-
but whatever it was came from out of it. Didn't go through it. It
Well,
came
it was
out of
prob-
it.
It's a
It was
very good chance they went through the death door and then cycled their way through back up, being
That's
like,
true.
let's not go through the traps again.
They
Potentially.
Or-
have left a lot of traces through here so far. There were probably a lot of them.
No, I
Yeah.
mean like our previous Nothing Ventured
Yeah.
when they left it here in the first place.
Is it just me, or does it seem like? Yeah, I bet it is in the final room.
Yeah.
I
And it would
mean,
make sense for them to come out through the secret passageway that they probably only saw once they were leaving.
if you can beat a Sphinx's riddles, usually they let you pass. That's the one catch in their psychology.
Mm-hmm.
What do you
I
bet
am-
that Edagon knows a whole ton of riddles?
Oh god, he
Hmm.
probably does.
Probably
We're
just
screwed.
out riddled him. Her.
Well, maybe we
It?
don't have to go
They?
talk to the Sphinx if we go through the other. No, we said we try and help Freyr.
Yep. And if we free her, maybe we won't have to answer riddles.
Maybe she can go hang out in the desert with the other dragon and they could be friends.
Or destroy that bitchy
And
dragon.
the Sphinx can then protect the dragon's horde and they'd be great.
Why did you want
Are
to
you-
help that dragon? It was a bitch.
Are you
It
trying to
was,
set
but maybe
them
it would
up?
be less of. That's an idea.
I-
What would dragon Sphinx
The
babies look
lesbian
like?
dragon sphinx couple.
So you're gonna make a move in together on the first date? That seems a little. Is that still cliche? Because it was cliche when I was growing up.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
it
So-
still is.
Okay.
No, I mean like they could get to know each other, and then maybe one day, now that she's like Sphinx is free, that maybe it would be something to do.
So
or we
like,
could just like,
Give her something to
Not.
like protect.
so a magical creature
maybe the
dating
dragon-
service.
I mean, everyone.
I'm
needs
gonna go
love, don't they?
meditate
Yeah.
in the corner.
Maybe the dragon wouldn't be as much of a
Go
bitch
on.
if she had someone who
Tia,
cared
you
about
get
her.
first watch. Malia's also gonna go sit and deal with her spells.
Yeah, I don't think I could sleep right now anyway.
Yeah,
I'll
you
stay
have
up
a
with
lot
you.
to think about.
Yeah,
I'll stay up and talk with you if you want.
that'd be awesome. Yeah. What do you think that like Sphinx dragon babies would look like?
Oh god, maybe I should go to bed. And I think that's where we should call game for the night. It was just Farah rubbing her temples. All right, so hopefully you guys. So thank you so much for watching another episode of Generic Fantasy. Before we wrap, I just want to ask one quick question. You guys are going to take the shortcut, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, thank
Yeah.
God. That means I don't have to finish. I had like the rest of the dungeon 2/3 done, and I was just like, this is a meat grinder. I don't want to do this. I really hope they take the shortcut I
Apply-
built. I
Apply
really
backdoor.
like I'll show you what it looks like later, and it's like it's a meat grinder. It's basically the dungeon's vaguely shaped like the Sephiroth,
Oh no.
and each spot is a different chamber you have to. It's awful. It's awful so bad. And some of the puzzles are just not. They're mean. They're really mean.
I like
He's
the
not
shortcut.
Good at puzzles.
the shortcuts. You're not good at puzzles. So anyway,
Tia's shortcut puzzle is I slapped the door.
you slap the door. Well, thank you so much for watching tonight, guys. It's been great
You can
having you in
fit
the
so
chat.
many rooms in this door.
Oh yeah.
So many ghosts in this freaking door.
Good night,
So,
everybody.
We will be seeing you at a different time next week. So if you're watching us live, we are on vacation on Wednesday, but we're going to be broadcasting on Monday evening. So be sure to check us at normal time, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We will be back on Monday, July
27.
27th. That's the right date. And we will see you really.
And then
Really
after
soon.
that, we're missing the next Wednesday
Yeah,
as well.
so we're taking a prolonged vacation because it's summer.
We get vacations.
We're doing a vacation.
Plus, it's a stat holiday that week. Like
That's true.
in that one, you just
Wait, what?
Wednesday.
Yeah. BC
Yeah.
Day.
It's BC Day.
The Monday's
The
yeah,
first weekend in August is BC Day.
Yeah, bro.
that holiday.
All right, so
That
thank you so
time
much
and
for
a half.
watching. We will see you very shortly, and don't forget to tune in on Saturday this week for Curse of
paid.
Strahd, Sunday for Werewolf Episode 3,
Hello.
and Monday for Generic Fantasy Setting. We'll see you all later. Thank you, I am the Weirdo. Thank you, G to Spry. Thank you,
Nora
Nora
Pegasus.
Nora
Pegasus.
Pegasus, that's what it was.
Who else was
Uh,
here?
Ah.
And of course, Diggity Blog. We will see you all next time. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Thank you.